The All Seeing Guys podcast is part of Britpod Scene, an independent network of uniquely British podcasts that's always growing. Check out BritpodScene.com or follow Britpod Scene on Twitter to find out more.
Welcome to the
Lucy. That's a weapon.
The All Seeing Guys.
Not a gun.
Greg and Joe.
Oh, you think it's a Shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it, spend the money. Toss a pizza. It's a pizza. Round the pizza. Take a pizza. I've seen you. Take a seat. Welcome to the All Seeing Guys. I, of course, am Greg.
And obviously, I am Joe Jackson.
Of course he is. Who do you think else it would be? Michael fucking Bublé. Christmas is finished, motherfuckers.
Yeah, he's back in his cave.
He's long gone.
He's hibernating. He's done his album sales.
Now, I seem to believe this is actually episode 70.
70.
70, episode 70.
Nice.
And this would be, well, now it's 2018, so Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
I mean, in fact, actually, when this comes out, it'll be just over a month into 2018. It will probably be teetering.
Having some issues.
Stand by.
Stand by.
Do 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 do.
That's the Sex and the City song.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Go on, tighten up.
It's weird. That's a weird.
I'll tell you. We'll get into it in a minute as to what's going on. See, the problem was I hit my mic stand and it collapsed.
So,
Hello.
we're just over a month into 2018, which means we're actually, if not on there, teetering around my birthday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very, very soon, or possibly happen.
Yes, around my birthday, the 6th of February. So, you know, if it is around that time,
We sound like we're trying
wish
to
me happy birthday.
We sound like we're trying to predict the future.
It will be Greg's birthday on the 6th of February. I predict it.
I can see
It happened last year.
happen for the last 34 years.
So, how are you, Joe?
Yeah, man, I'm pretty sweet. I'm pretty good.
We've got an interesting setup here, so I keep making the mistake of turning to talk to Joe, which is a bad move,
Yeah.
because my mic will go quiet. So if at any point you hear me dip out, it's because I'm being stupid, and I'm turning my head from the mic to talk to Joe down the other end of the sofa bed we're sat on.
Hello.
In the sofa position.
So the situation is, once again, a lot has happened. I've
Welcome
moved
back.
out.
Yes.
And I've moved out of the original place where we would record our episodes. And
All that history, mate.
all
All
that.
those
2 years.
previous episodes.
Can you believe, like, that was 2 years
That's crazy.
in there.
It's
And
crazy.
So this is like, we've been nearly doing this for like 3 years.
We started in like August, I think it'll be like 3 years. So August, June.
Jesus.
Maybe like June it'll be 3 years.
This is the longest relationship I've been in.
And we're on episode 70. I mean,
I know, yeah, I feel like we should be doing
considering
more.
we've never missed, we've always hit every 2 weeks without fail.
Well, if you think about the setup...
And it's still only 70. We're
yeah,
still
but
only,
it's like, it's because we do it every 2 weeks, it's 26 episodes a year.
Yeah. Math, ladies and gentlemen.
Math.
Welcome to math. This is
Quick
why
maths.
Joe can handle living alone. You know, knows his math.
That's it. I'm now living on my own in a 1-bedroom apartment, lovely and spacious.
It has a serving hatch. I say hatch is a
serving hatch, yeah.
undersells it completely.
When
it's
I,
not a hatch. It's like a full blown open window, I guess. Open
Yeah.
indoor window, tiled
So,
edges.
When I was looking at this flat, I had some photos of it and I sent them to Greg. And
I had
he
to
was
vet
just
the
like,
podcast
"Oh, very
studio."
nice, very nice." And the only thing he really sort of said back was, "I'm very excited about the serving hatch in the kitchen." And I was just like, "What are you going to do in there?"
Be served.
Just be served. You shall serve me.
I like the idea of like you kneeling through here with like your other mitts on, being like, "Grubs up!" Like
I think I'm just going to lay in it naked and just be like, "Draw me."
you could play cafe. Like
We could play
You
cafe,
could play
yeah.
cafe. Get Ed round. Like if we turn these boxes upstairs, be little tables. We could like play cafe
Oh, that's nice. Have a little romantic
rather than
date.
actually go to a cafe. We could stay at home and play it.
Play it. We'll just play it.
Me
With
and Ed have
33.
to pretend we don't know.
33, Greg.
We're like the locals that come down to the cafe. Morning, Joe.
Oh, Ed.
Oh,
Good to
yeah.
see you.
And you're
Wasn't
like-
expecting you this morning.
You know, cleaning a fucking, not like a waiter, but cleaning
coffee-
some
a coffee
sort of-
cup.
Yeah, cleaning a coffee cup. That's it. Fucking Tito over your shoulder.
Yeah.
Welcome in, boys. Take a seat anywhere you like.
I've got obviously like a drawn-on moustache because everyone who owns a cafe has a moustache.
Sally will be with you in a minute. Take your order, and it's just you in a blonde wig. Seconds later. All right, darlings.
Been a while.
All right, Sally. How's the kids? You know.
Don't tell me about those bloody kids.
Oh, we've sidetracked into a weird make-believe.
Once again,
where we've actually gone into make believe cafe and then gone deeper than that and made the backstories for the characters.
We've done it again.
You know what? We are natural storytellers. It has to be said.
On the spot as well.
So I like the new flat, Joe. I'm
you very
impressed.
much.
I like it. It's my first time being here.
Yeah, I'm still well. So I moved in like middle of December, and it's now. Well, I mean, at the moment in current time of recording, it is the 30th of December. Just to break the time barriers for everyone.
Yeah. I wonder if people get sick of us always being like, it's not now, but it's then.
So I've only really been here a couple of weeks, and I'm still sort of unpacking. But like, I now sort of realise like how much stuff I need to buy. Like for instance, some sort of table that we can actually apply these mic stands to, so they don't fucking fall over.
I can't really explain how we're recording here. Like really narrow DVD, CD. I'd say CD shelves.
Yeah.
But that literally is like the width of a CD.
Yeah.
And it's probably, I don't know what, 2 meters tall?
The thing is,
maybe a bit more.
As big as the unit is, it's very, very light.
Yeah.
And it is unable to withstand the weight of a mic stand microphone.
So we've clipped our mics onto the side of it, one over side. And
Greg's fine. Greg is working.
They're not falling. They're holding up pretty well. It's just because we've got the mic, it's such a strain going horizontally out. Yours keeps dropping, so we need to tighten yours up.
I need to get it nice and tight. I think I know how to do such a thing, and I'm going to attempt to do that.
We're going to sort out Joe's mic. There has been a transformation in setup.
We've sorted it. Everything's fine. It's all a bit home improvement.
We've improvised. This is old school. I feel like we're like guerrilla podcast.
We're currently, our new setup is our mic stands are now attached to a fold-up bed.
Right in front of us.
And we're basically just staring blankly into a mattress.
We're staring into a folded-up sofa bed at the back of it, so the bottom of the mattress facing us.
It's weird.
Just talking. But now I actually can turn
This feels like we're in a soundproof room now.
I feel like I can... Yeah, this is it. Yeah, it's all tactic, actually, everyone. I now feel we actually can actually have a better conversation now, so I can actually see you.
Yeah.
I'm not like
I'm not
turning my head
constantly
away.
concerned about my microphone falling down.
This is perfect.
Where were we?
We'd say the setup in a new flat. New flat. Here.
I'm in the flat.
Looks
Yeah,
great.
I'm still moving in, so it's all sort of still boxes and stuff. I probably could have done that in the last 2 weeks.
It's big though.
lovely.
This little bit here is big. I'm looking forward to seeing this when it's all.
When I moved.
Yeah.
When I moved in, maybe have like a little table we can actually do this kind of podcast.
Nice little throw down there. Nice
Yeah.
little rug.
A little bit of a rug.
Right in the room. That's a nice lilac rug, matching drapes.
I don't know about lilac. It does match actually. Maybe. I have no choice in those curtains, so
I like them.
they're all right, aren't they?
Yeah, no, actually, they are nice. They feel quite new too.
Nice fabric.
Oh man, that's an age, isn't it, everyone? That's an age. Oh, a nice fabric.
Look at
on
what
the
we've
curtain. I
become.
wasn't even being funny. I generally touched the curtain and was like, "Oh, that's actually quite nice."
likes
Actually,
that.
it's nice. It was new. Yeah.
Good thread count.
Oh, one last thing to mention actually about the new flat sale, which is quite humorous. You're above a shop.
Yes, a store of convenience.
Yes, like a store of convenience. Are you on first names, surnames?
No, I went in the other day.
Morning, Mr. Singh. Is that his name?
That's very judgmental of you, Greg.
Is it his name?
Yeah, but that's not the point.
I wasn't going to go Patel. New from Patel. From Patel. I like it.
Love it. I've been in and I've sort of like said to a couple of the guys that work in there, just like, I've just moved in upstairs and that I've had to go in and like I've got the fucking key things for the electric.
Right, yeah.
So whether or not that is my actual source of how I pay for this is unaware. I'm still figuring everything out. It's a long
you have to have
process.
a key for the electric.
Yeah. Well, I have been. Whether or not I'll get an actual electric bill through
What,
saying...
are they like, put your money in the key?
Yeah.
Okay.
That sort of thing. Which I'm fine with. I'm alright with that. I prefer that to a fucking bill. I'm sort of like, no, not first name terms yet. We'll get there. Because I'm in there at least,
Especially at the moment, like
once a night. Yeah, I like the first night I moved in there, I was in there 3 times.
You're going to have so many things you're not going to have, so it's convenient.
There's insanely, there's a lot of things that I don't have. I'm still sort of figuring it out. But it's great. It's fantastic.
You might, I don't know if it's been heard or not already, but the door beeps when you go in and out of the convenience store. And to be fair, I thought it was, when you told me, I thought I was going to be hearing it every 2 seconds.
Yeah.
But actually, maybe it's not that convenient, that store.
No.
I've only heard it twice since being here. Like coming up the stairs and then...
I think sometimes you hear it and then sometimes you kind of just ignore it.
Yeah.
and you don't sort of register that you've heard it.
Just like, yeah, that's happened.
But when I moved in on the first day, the first 3 hours were me chasing around the flat trying to find what this fucking beep was, because I could hear it and I was just like, that's got to be something. And then I went downstairs and I went to like where the meters are, like the gas and electric meters, and it sounded louder there, so I really freaked out and I was like, oh shit, started pressing buttons, like, and
self-destruct.
yeah, I was just like, fuck. I was like, why are you beeping? What do you want me to do? I was like figuring all that out, and then I came to my realization when I walked into the fucking shop that it was the shop entrance the entire time.
I found it.
And I was like, oh god. And then that's the point where I sort of gave up with unpacking, I think. I was just like, you know what, I think I'm just going to sit down for a bit. That was a strenuous activity. But yeah, it's great.
Unpacked. Well, I solved the case of the beep. Well done, Joe. That was the first test.
I've done my bit.
That was the first test. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We've now opened Escape Room 2.
I have prestiged.
As we mentioned, actually, we're going to go geese dropping now.
Yes, we are.
Bit time. Now, sad news. I accidentally somehow deleted all my geese drops, and I can't explain how I did it. And I don't understand why or how it came to be.
I don't know. I don't understand
I was
why
like, I was like, don't worry. I've done this before. I can just go get it. And for some reason, I couldn't just go get it. And then there's a whole thing with turning on iCloud, and turning on iCloud just restored it to a previous setting or some bollocks that it had saved, and everything had changed. I was like, fuck. But the geese shops are still gone.
Yeah.
I've not been able to get them back, and it's been a while now. So I actually, I had so many, man.
This segment will be us. It will be us no longer doing geese drops.
I had been racking them up as well.
Yeah, you've been doing all right.
Ah, man, there were so many that I had for like months that I was saving that I hadn't done yet. You know, I let that one's for an okay episode. That one's for like a good episode, because that's going to be a really funny geese shop, I think.
Yeah.
So, geese shopping, hearing snippets of people's overheard conversations.
Having a listen.
So this was sent to me by Reese, Godson Reese.
What up, Reese?
Who about
Birthday soon,
again?
mate.
By the time this comes out, he will be 18.
Happy birthday.
We'll arrange some beers soon. We'll arrange some beers. Come out, of me and Joe. Sit down at the bar stool.
Yeah.
Down the Cox and share a brew and tell us all about it.
Any questions?
Any questions? We can just be like, yep, don't worry about that.
Nah, I ain't got one.
You know, he sent me a WhatsApp saying he was sat in a cafe in London and he heard someone say...
Was he now? How fucking fancy.
Well, he's been working up London, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
And he was sitting in a cafe in London and he heard someone say, every morning he used to stand on his head for an hour.
That's my favourite kind of geese drop. Not even like the rank ones, just the ones where you can't quite make sense of the thing that's just been said. It always just catches your attention.
The first thing I thought of was like Batman, like Tim Burton's Batman.
And Michael Keaton's like swinging.
Yeah, when he's swinging upside down on the foot of the bed.
You're not an actual bat, Michael.
Yeah, that was weird, that bit. But yeah, he was just doing
Look
that.
how much of a bat I am. Kim Basinger.
Hint, hint. He could be Batman. He's sitting upside down at the end of the bed.
You know, it's funny you say that, because I slept with him the first time I met him, and I woke up and he was just swinging from his ankles on a bar. It was almost like a bat.
I had the best sex with Batman last night. Really?
Upside
That's strange.
down.
I wasn't out last night.
My
dear.
doppelganger strikes again.
Yeah.
I wonder if Batman had problems with that. I wonder if there were like any Batman
Well, that's
imposters.
like the beginning of Dark
They're
Knight,
just like,
isn't it? I'm not wearing hockey pants.
Yeah.
Like, you know, what's the difference between me and you? Me and you. Like,
I'm not wearing
I'm not wearing hockey pants.
So that's what I feel like.
That was a little bit of
How did he do that, man? That just fucking hurt
Batman
my
there
throat.
for you from the Nolan universe of
Nolan
Batman.
universe.
Christian Bale's Batman voice there. Which didn't actually bother me as much until everyone made a big deal about it in the third one.
Well, then I think that's why they made Bane's voice so ridiculous in the third one as well. They're
Trying to
just like,
distract you.
yeah, just like
My brother once said he sounds more and more like a pirate every time. And when he said to me, I could never fucking shake it. I just couldn't shake it.
Thanks, Jason.
Especially when he's fighting Bane. Where's the trigger? Where's the trigger? Where's the trigger? Just like, Jesus. He's a pirate.
He is, yeah.
Another geese dropping I heard.
Okay.
Yeah,
I heard. I take all the credit for
my
this one.
own ears. When I was at the pub with work, it was the Christmas party.
Oh yeah.
And we went for like lunch first.
How was that?
Yeah, it was good. It was good fun. The pub before the party was really good because we ate there first, which was a good idea.
Nice. Yeah, of course.
Very good. Even though we're going for dinner, it was a good idea to eat there first.
So you had lunch and dinner?
Yeah.
Did you have breakfast?
No.
Oh, Greg. The
So we're there.
trifecta was not complete.
And I went outside the front, and the two guys walked past, both in suits, maybe just finished work. And I heard one just saying to the other as he went past, I shook all the band's hands, apart from the bass player.
I don't know why that's so funny.
I don't know.
I think it's just it's part of the bass player.
I don't know whether he went like because fuck the bass player,
Yeah.
or because the bass player he just he was bragging that
It's just
all
the way-
their hands apart from the bass player. Well, you
Yeah.
met Blink-182, so you shook two people's hands.
Yeah. You met
You met
Death from Above, 1979.
You met Model Citizens,
You shook
yeah.
one person's hand. You met Model Citizens. Oh dear.
I was very happy with that geese job,
Yeah, that's really good.
but I will now.
I just think it's the way that he said, except for the bass player.
except for the bass player.
Fuck that guy.
You can fuck that guy. Fuck him right in his ass. I thought so.
Fucking
anyway.
riding his bass playing arsehole.
Good luck to whoever it was. Fucking band you. So I'm sure it was a big privilege because you actually told this guy.
I really
about it.
hope the bass player went home and was like, that guy shook
I hope the
everyone's
bass
hand
player
but
hears
mine.
this and is like, I recognise that voice. He's the guy who shook everyone's hand apart from mine.
I really hope that,
when he
like-
got to mine, he did that
He's like,
annoying whoop, and then actually brushed his hair back
Oh.
behind his ear gesture.
Then the old 90s I'm a dick move.
Yeah,
Oh, hey, how's it going? Oh.
like, you don't see many people do that anymore.
No,
really.
you don't. You know why? Because it's fucking dumb.
Last time I saw someone do it, I think I just left like Hugo Boss. Early days seeing Lizzie, and we went uptown to meet a mate of ours who worked in like a suit shop still.
Yeah.
And we met him, and he just took us to the other shop because it's London. There's like one every corner.
Yeah.
And like this was the big main one, so we go in there, and he went in. We shook hands with this guy working there, and then he put his hand out and then brushed his hair back.
Fucking hell.
And I was just like, oh man, I've not seen that in a while. This was years ago.
I'm
This
bringing it back.
was like 9 years ago, and I was like, oh, not seen that in a while.
Yeah.
Then I was thinking it.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's a good thing
Apparently,
to do.
he actually didn't like the guy. They're actually not good friends, so I
Okay.
found that even more.
I feel like it needs an update. I feel like the hand. No one's like
pretend to take a selfie, but then like a photo of someone, but then like brush your hair back.
with their phone. You fucking weirdo. No, I think
not what I meant,
instead of like the hairbrush, I feel like it needs to be something else. Just like so, you go to like shake their hand, and it's just like
No, well, that's just swearing
finger
at them.
Yeah, but that's equally just like that's how I feel about you. I would rather brush my hair.
I'm more of a fan of the old lift the hand up and then put your thumb on your nose, stick
Oh.
your tongue out. And
I mean,
wiggle
that's
your
older
fingers.
than the hairbrush.
That's a good. I like that one. I like that one.
I think. What about if it was just the instead of a handshake? Because do you look at their hand when you go to shake it?
I size up the hand.
You sign the hand. Just do the ring.
I need to know what I'm
It's
getting.
like,
in
oh,
there.
how's it going?
I need to
Just
know.
ring.
I need to know what's happening. I need to know where I'm going.
No, fair.
Always got your road in front of you, Joe.
Just like, okay,
Look
how
at that
big?
hand.
How much bigger is this hand than mine?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a similar
So I've got
size.
small hands, so I'm like,
Small
this guy looks like he's going to shake from the elbow. Because, mate, if I go into an unexpected handshake and I'm not
It's
prepared,
true. There's different techniques.
if I go in for this unprepared and someone shakes my hand, 9 times out of 10 my wrist clicks, and it's so
Oh.
fucking. It doesn't hurt, but it's really embarrassing.
the other person
and the
will
other
feel it.
person feels it, like, oh god, broke your wrist. Then I'm like, but it happens all the time.
Glass wrists,
If I
Armstrong.
size up a handshake, well, especially at work, I've got to shake a lot of hands. If someone's
Yeah.
coming in for a handshake and they're a bit bigger, I tense up my hand, and it's better if I like swing into
It
it.
looks like you're going to fucking punch their hand. That's what you're doing now.
It's better.
You're like jumping on the spot, just like, oh,
It's
fucking
better.
you want it,
It's
mate.
better
Fucking want it.
if I swing into it. Like,
Yeah, a little slap on it.
yeah, do that. Maybe not like
I
a
feel like
proper aggressive.
it's all about the lock.
Yeah.
You got to lock it in. And yet we're not actually doing a handshake right now. We
the
nearly
point, it's a
went to do it,
podcast.
and then we stopped. And they were just like, well, they can't see it.
I mean, I'm quite a fan of like with good mates that not a big handshake, but a handshake and usually a tap on the shoulder.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, mate, good to see you. You do that with people.
the presidential.
You do that with
It's
people.
the presidential word.
I do that one with people. You hug someone goodbye. It's like I've not seen you for months.
Yeah.
See you later, and they've got their mate, but you've met him like 4 times, so he gets the half.
Yeah.
He gets the half.
Just the arm for you.
Yeah, just the arm.
Not a full hug.
Just a little.
It's basically like a ruffle of
joyful
the hair.
ruffle of the head.
Ah, you scamp.
Right, I don't even know how we got here again. Like we again were massively
Hair
sidetracked.
sliding.
We're going to talk about 2017.
Yes.
It's review, sort of overview of 2017. We do these every year.
That sounded really good, and then you were just like
Corrected
You're
it.
just like it's review. Well, it's not really a review.
We do this every year, and last year we did this with Ed, and I swear that's when we did the Cunt Awards, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the Cunt Awards.
I haven't got Cunt Awards this time, but I'm
No
sure
Cunt
they'll
Awards.
get named as we go.
There was too many cunts this year,
Yeah.
so
yeah,
we
there were a fair few
we
actually,
didn't have enough awards.
or a few big ones. in the past 2 reviews for 2015 and 16, we've always steered all clear like politics and all that sort of shit. We always put a disclaimer at the beginning, we won't talk about politics when we say bad things happen in the year, which we're still not going to be doing.
No.
But it was very hard to avoid terrorist attacks when I was prepping for this episode.
Yeah,
when
man.
I'm looking at the good and bad things that happened in 2017, bad can't really be. Has to be that. Like, that's it now.
It was a fucking fair few of them.
And I've realised now that like it's not even politics anymore. It just is.
Yeah,
like,
it's
it just is.
fucking weird.
I'm not saying we're going to be talking about it, but it's getting harder and harder to not acknowledge it when we do these yearly ones.
Yeah.
Especially when there's been ones in London, fucking Vegas, crazy fucking.
I mean,
scary
obviously,
shit.
like there's the deaths and things like that, but then it's just such a it's like the bigger. I mean, what else? Like, what else is there that's bad that's happened?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh, like Ant or Dex fucking been in rehab.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I was thinking of things like that. Like, but obviously, it was hard because nothing bad. What's bad now and scary.
I know.
Like,
yeah.
Anyway.
So what happened?
2017 was a dramatic year.
Yeah.
From Trump bending the knee in the American anthem, people being left triggered left, right and centre, from genuine issues or people
Some
trying
genuine
to...
issue. I like that. That was the combination.
Or
people being triggered or, genuine stuff to be worried about.
So people identifying as whatever they first see when they open a fucking dictionary.
Yep.
It's definitely been a dramatic year.
I think that's probably the best description.
I
It's been
thought so.
fucking dramatic.
So we're going to look at some of the events of 2017, the good, the bad, and the bizarre. Of course,
the bizarre.
we will be visiting a celebrity death count as well. Mm-hmm. That's going to be happening.
Yep, a little the end of year update. Maybe some new additions to be added this year.
Oh yeah, it's it was hard to find stuff we could talk about funnily, but I have found stuff. Harvey Weinstein, of course, came up as one of the big dramas of
fucking hell
2017. Fucking, there was like
So
800
many.
sexual predators exposed that year.
800.
Yeah.
How? I don't remember hearing about
Oh,
800.
because Harvey Weinstein.
Oh, okay. Damn,
Man.
that's a lot.
He
Hollywood just blew up.
He had a bad day.
Oh,
Quick,
man.
quick.
That fucking spiral.
Like, I know if some
Quickly.
people things. I've always been very aware of Harvey Weinstein, the Weinstein brothers, because they've been making films for fucking years,
Yeah.
especially like Kevin Smith films.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
so used to seeing the Weinstein logo
that
at
was
the beginning of films.
That was the only reason, because of like Kevin Smith. And
Him,
he
yeah.
talks quite openly
Yeah,
about
they
him,
bought
like
Clerks,
and
yeah.
praises him.
They bought Clerks.
Yeah, I always remember when he talked about. I think he was talking about when he did Zack and Miri Make a Porno, and it was the scene where like there's that little brief like clip of someone getting shat on.
Oh yeah.
And
It's not that brief.
It's not that brief actually. No, it's pretty fucking graphic. But like he always sort of talked about Harvey Weinstein seeing that in like the preview and laughing his head off and stuff, and then how like the battle to get it actually cleared for the film and that.
Right. Yeah.
But the name Weinstein was always around
Always
because of watching Kevin Smith films. When I was younger.
So when it came up, I was like, oh, that's that dude. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
He's in trouble. And then it was
He's
just
in a big trouble.
constantly going.
Yeah, but then also Jennifer Lawrence has mentioned him in a
Loads of-
speech or something like that,
Loads
and
of
other
people have.
people have like talked about him.
As always, McFarlane was way ahead of it, making jokes about it before.
Yeah, and there was that footage of Courtney Love about like 12 years ago,
Yeah.
saying like if Harvey Weinstein invites you to so and so, don't go.
Don't go.
Yeah,
So he's had a good fucking run then.
he's had a
Jesus.
fucking great run.
Wow. Great.
God knows,
What
God
a
knows
great.
how long.
Imagine the jury saying that.
Yeah,
Like,
he's had a good run.
you've had a great
He's had a
run,
good run.
Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
Really, really great run.
But think about this though, like all the people that have come out and sort of said like, oh, he propositioned me and I said no. Think about the ones that didn't say no,
Yeah.
who haven't come
Yeah,
out.
of course. Yeah.
Like that's the list I want to see.
Yeah.
Who sucked Harvey Weinstein's balls? Who sucked Harvey Weinstein's balls? That's the theme tune to the new segment
New
that we've
segment.
just.
This week we've been speculating some more. Kate Winslet.
Kate Winslet.
and out of him, surprisingly, was Louis C.K. as well.
Louis C.K. I heard Affleck's fucking name being battered about a little
He's
bit.
always been bad. He apologised for something. I don't know
Yeah,
what.
I think it was like
I don't
it was
think
like
it was Batman.
I think it was back. Definitely wasn't Batman. I think it was back when he was like just done Good Will Hunting or something, and he was being interviewed, and I think he inappropriately like touch the interviewer or something like that.
Go on, Affleck.
Yeah. Oh, that Affleck.
Oh, that Affleck. I haven't been with a prostitute today. Rocker today. That was a quote, actually, from a film. I wasn't quoting Ben Affleck directly.
That's correct.
And more importantly than... I say more importantly.
I heard, like... Sorry, yes.
Something also... What were you about to say?
I was about to say, like, Matt Damon, everyone fucking hated on him because he was just like, yeah, but what about the good guys?
Yeah.
I'm a great good guy.
Yeah.
I'm a really good guy.
Yeah, I can still keep Hollywood afloat. Ping. Fidget spinners.
We spoke candidly about fidget spinners.
Just like hoverboards in 2016, only vaguely interesting about fidget spinners was the rather tragic story of the woman who invented them years ago but couldn't afford to renew the patent, earning zero money for her creation. Wow.
Man, she would have been a fucking millionaire.
Screwing.
That is fucking... She got screwed.
Wow.
She got screwed.
Must be so angry.
Fucking hell.
The inventor. I never really thought about the inventor.
That's it, yeah. But then hang on, so what, someone else just snapped up that idea and just fucking made like a fucking...
Because she could afford to pay for the rights.
Jesus Christ. So many people made money off that shit.
Oh man, insane amount. They were huge. Have you ever had one? Have you ever felt one? No, have I? I've never held one.
No, never.
Or have I? No, I haven't. I remember like my niece having one. Like literally, I saw one it was like instant. I finished work, went to the newsagent after work, and I saw them on the counter. And I was like thinking, what the fuck are these things? They were just there suddenly. And they were like a $5. And I was like, I don't get what that is. Got home that day and my niece was round, and she had like 3 of them. And I was like, what the fuck? That's the thing I saw in the shop. And apparently
that's
everywhere.
The thing from the shop. Mate,
apparently everywhere.
I found on our WhatsApp, I think we sent it to Gaz and Sam at Open All Powers. Name drop.
Name drop.
You'd recorded us walking down near Aldi.
Oh god,
like fucking super late at night, and we
sent them a drunk video.
We walked past the fucking shop that sold all these fidget spinners, and we were just there going, "Look at that one! What's that? Whoa. Why are there so many of them?" Just fucking freaking out.
We were doing videos of us posing with them.
Yeah. That was ridiculous. Yeah, fidget spinners were fucking ridiculous.
Every fucking where.
But man. it was the trend, wasn't it? You know, like it was.
I don't see them as much anymore.
Nah. I wonder what the what you reckon for 2018? That what's going to be the fidget spinner of 2018?
I wouldn't even guess fidget spinner for last year because they didn't exist, so I couldn't even predict it that one. So God knows, probably something even more ridiculous. I'm not gonna.
I reckon it's going to be hepatitis.
Of course.
I think kids are just going to get into hepatitis, and they're like, no, everyone's got it. Everyone's getting it.
No, man, you're the one that hasn't. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Cold.
Conform.
I'm
going to get hepatitis.
Why be hepatitis B when you can be hepatitis C? Yeah.
I'd like to see yo-yos come back for a 3rd time.
Man, you know what? I saw somebody with yo-yo the other day in Bentall Centre, and I did get excited, but I have not seen them since. No. This was like a month or so ago.
No, it's sporadic. It's like the rollerblades. I thought rollerblades were going to really make him come back.
He wasn't really presenting it very well. He was stood. I mean, it looked great, but he looked like an idiot.
Was he holding the yo-yo and letting the string hang down?
He was like stood in the middle of the shopping centre. I made sure he stood somewhere like, you know, where he would be seen.
Was he doing a show?
And was just kind of doing his own show, but in the centre. And I was just like, what the fuck's he doing?
Did he have like Electric Boogaloo playing in the background?
He had no music on or anything. He was just doing it. It looked like he was just doing it for himself. But people were looking. I was like, yo-yos are coming back.
This is a great place to practice.
Yo-yos are coming back. Fantastic.
Excellent.
I haven't seen them.
alert the hordes.
I quite like the beacons. The yo-yo beacons.
The yo-yo beacons.
Oldham
Imagine if you had beacons for every possible scenario.
I need to let Oldham know. Gaz and Sam will be like, oh my god, the new yo-yo. The yo-yo.
Where's the lit socks with holes in beacon? I've got holes in my socks. I need to light that beacon, but which one is it?
Just any excuse to light the beacon.
Yeah, had sex, like the beacon.
Oh, like all the beacons.
Like all the beacons.
That are the beacons.
They're just going to see a giant fire. It's like, man, there is a lot going on there at the moment.
England, London, Great Fire London, Volume 2.
The mixtape.
One of the biggest, like, funniest tweets of 2017.
Yes.
Was everyone tweeting, "Let that sink in." Which,
what?
So this kind of came around like the EU referendum results and Trump being elected. Whenever something shocking but still sounding so ridiculous would happen.
Yeah.
Like changing to the world.
Okay. So what? They say, like, think about this. Let that sink in.
Yeah. People be tweeting, "Let that sink in."
Right.
And there was a picture someone has that summarises "Let that sink in," and it's basically a sink at an open door. It's just an open door and a sink on like the welcome mat. So let that sink in.
Let that sink in.
That tickled me.
That's
much.
good.
I thought
You
that
could do
was-
one of it like in a nightclub, queue, and it's like the bouncers just like that.
No, yeah, no. I
Let that sink in.
Let that sink in. I'm surprised it hasn't become a song. So that was one of the big Twitter.
Yeah.
There were many huge trending hashtags on Twitter that had many. A lot of shit happened.
Yeah,
so a lot of
man.
people got political, so it was hard to find. Even that one is still quite political, but it was quite funny.
Yeah.
I
No,
enjoyed
that's oh god, Twitter.
It works with
again.
everything. So
Twitter again this year has just been cancerous, isn't it?
oh yeah, it's been. It's
I can't
especially
believe
when it came
I-
to like racist arguments and Confederate flags. It's been very,
Racist-
very
racist
popular.
arguments.
But they've now put a procedure in. Apparently, it's going to help stop all that. But we'll
Fucking-
see how that works.
What was that shit? Antifa. That was a thing. That fucking like supposed political group. That
Oh,
was
fuck
like all
yeah.
about anarchy and shit.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
They're anti-fascist, but
Yeah.
then like were apparently just like beating up people. It's fucking insane.
Lots of new groups out there. All got their Twitter handles. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah.
They've all got
God.
their Twitter handles.
Just ugh.
But this might cheer you up. Unicorn lattes.
What?
Unicorn
What?
lattes. They were a popular drink.
I don't remember that at all.
No, I do. I remember seeing signs.
Not a
and I
coffee,
remember,
you know me,
I
I'm
remember
not a
seeing a lot of people sharing on Facebook being, "Oh my OMG, at last!" Like this
At
is
last.
me in a drink.
At last.
Women love unicorns for some reason now.
Yeah. Why? What's that about?
Unicorns are really popular now.
It's because they're not 5.
No, I don't know. Just with adults, really popular. With females,
It's I don't know.
it's the phallic symbol on the head. I mean, that does sound very sexist. You know, I'm joking.
I think
listeners.
it's the desperation to be a child again.
Or just like rainbows.
Yeah. Fucking unicorns. Really?
Unicorn
Fucking
lattes.
unicorns.
But apparently, 2017 was a very absurd food trend anyway.
Yeah.
They're all like the.
There was like cheese cafes.
There was loads of pop-up cafes. Every time I got on Facebook, I would see an advert for a specific type of food, just a single piece of food
Yeah.
like cheese,
The crisp bar.
and it would just be opening in London this week. Apparently, that's all there is in London now: is cafes selling
They
single
just try
ingredients.
It. Yeah. Things that you can buy.
Can I get some
In a
ketchup with
shop.
that? You need to go to the ketchup cafe. Get the tube down there, 4 stops,
All in Shoreditch.
all in Shoreditch.
Yeah, it made me think that I could actually do my toast cafe idea finally and actually get away with it. That'd be good.
What's the name we had for that? There was Crumb
There was 2.
Busters.
No, there was.
That we said no to.
No,
then.
it was,
Crumb on your face.
Crumb on your face and Toastbusters.
Toastbusters. I think we liked
And
Crumb on
toast-
your face, didn't we?
I really like Crumb on your face. Everyone else seemed to really prefer Toastbusters.
They're wrong. Crumb on your face.
Crumb in your
Definitely
face.
The best one. Crumb in your face or crumb on your face? Crumb on your face.
Crumb on your face.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Crumb in your face.
yeah,
That's
it's
a
weird.
bit more like
It
you're
sounds
gonna-
like you're throwing
you're-
crumbs
you're gonna
literally in someone's
really
face.
work it into their
Ugh, God, no, that sounds horrible.
into their pores.
Yeah, no, fucking stupid cafes and just everything. Vegans. They were about
They were about in force.
in forts.
There were
in
a few.
forts.
There were a few like. I almost hate to say it out loud, but I feel there was a couple of like veganish sort of nods in Star Wars.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I was a bit like,
It's weird.
eat it, Chewie. Just eat
Yes.
it. They think about it. Eat it.
Eat it. Just eat it.
Why are you not eating it? Why? What? Doesn't matter if they're looking at you and they're cute. Eat it.
Please just eat it.
It's cooked. It's in your hands. Eat it. No, he's not going to eat it. He thinks they're too cute.
Yep.
Your name's Chewie, for fuck's sake. Chew.
So Star Wars was good then.
I'm being mean. I actually did enjoy Star Wars. I am not. It wasn't amazing, but I don't hate it as much as fucking some people do.
Yeah, I've seen some people
There's like
really just.
petition to get it removed from the Star Wars universe. Like, why the mate? It's a good. It's not a terrible film.
No.
I generally did enjoy it.
There's 3 that you can think of that are much worse.
Well, that's it. That's it, exactly. Stop fucking moaning, people. Here was some shocking news. Flavor Flav suing Chuck D over unpaid royalties.
What?
Yeah.
Flavor Flav. Did you ever watch the dating show he had?
No, yeah,
Flavour of
we
Love.
talked about that a few times.
Oh,
on
mate.
here.
It's fucking
He
amazing.
never worked out to get the new series.
Oh, man.
Public Enemy hype man alleges his bandmate withheld streaming revenue
Ooh.
and used his likeness for band collectibles without compensation.
It always makes
Read
me
that
laugh
terribly.
that these.
Sorry, everyone.
No, it always makes me laugh that these things come about because it's clearly just like, man, I got some bills to pay. Better go sue someone.
Yeah, exactly.
And the fucking music business is just rife
Fuck
with
you,
it.
Flair Flav. I've kept all the royalties.
Everyone's just getting sued in the music business or arrested, and it's just. Ugh.
But that's been so vague. That could literally be using his likeness. That could literally be him signing a T-shirt.
Yeah.
Why is it signing a
Do
T-shirt?
you reckon is there a Flavor Flav Funko Pop? I'm pretty sure there is.
Oh, I don't know actually. I don't know if there is. There were toys
They're
made
pretty
of
good,
them.
actually.
There were toys made of them. They were quite cool.
Oh, fucking hell, man! Just Flavor Flav just looks like a shaved fucking cat. Like,
He does, doesn't he? He does look at Larry. He does look like a shaved cat.
He looks so weird.
Wow, I'm never gonna be able to unsee that.
Just shriveled.
Yeah, he's got quite that face as well,
Yeah.
that pointy face. Like he'd make a good
It
shrew.
reminds me of again. It's one of those people that's got like the face of like old man Steptoe from Steptoe. It's all just sort of gurning all the time. Yeah.
Harold! Harold! You dirty old man.
That was really good.
I can do better than that. That was bad, actually. I can do more better than that.
Such a ridiculous year.
Yeah.
It really angered me how ridiculous
this is
it
what I
was.
said. I actually should have mentioned this earlier. But of course, for 11 whole minutes, Donald Trump's Twitter went down.
Ah, yeah.
A
This was the
Twitter
guy
employee deactivated Trump's personal account on their last day of work.
Brilliant.
And it was down for 11 minutes, and they put up the tweet. My Twitter account was taken down for 11 minutes by a rogue employee. I guess the word must finally be getting out and having an impact.
God damn. I can't believe he's still allowed to use Twitter.
No, it is a bit surreal.
I think it takes away like your credibility as a world leader immediately. Especially the shit that he's been fucking putting out. Oh, God.
Yeah, he's using it more like a thought bank.
Yeah.
I've got an idea. I'll put it on here.
When's he gonna get-
Let me write it into my Twitter notebook.
He was just fucking memes everywhere, wasn't he?
Constantly is.
Yeah.
He was one of the biggest memes of. I didn't really look at what the biggest meme was.
I remember seeing like someone did a calendar, but it was like every month. Like, so there was like a meme is only popular for like a month until something else comes along.
If that.
And it was just like, January, February, March, April. I think like March was like fidget spinners. Just because they were everywhere.
Yeah.
They were even butt plugs.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
for
were.
fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
yeah,
they
were.
were even butt plugs.
He's wearing one now.
I am, yeah. It's insanely uncomfortable. I can still feel it trying to spin round.
I can spin round and pretend I'm like a fucking break dancer.
Never thought of that. That might work. Get a big enough fidget spinner on the end of that butt plug.
When I was a kid, I used to always call it breakdown dancing.
Break down.
And I honestly thought that's what it was
I just
called.
imagine someone spinning around whilst crying.
I always used to say it. And I remember going out with Lee to a friend of his he met years ago. And for some reason, I had to say the word.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, breakdown dancing. And I said it twice. And on the way back, I remember Lee was like on the train. He's like, earlier at my mate's house, you called it breakdown dancing. He's like, but twice. I was like, I didn't realise that was a thing. No, that's breakdancing. I was like, damn it, I sound like an idiot.
Yeah. Oh, Greg. Little Greg.
Talking about his breakdown dancing again.
Breakdown, breakdown
Well, no,
dancing.
breakdown dancing. So yeah, his Twitter was down for 11 minutes and the world breathed a sigh of for a second.
But probably everyone missed it.
Yeah, probably.
No one's
No,
like...
but people noticed.
Oh, yeah,
people
but-
noticed. Oh yeah, instantly people noticed.
Yeah, because they fucking go on his page.
It was huge speculation and conspiracy surrounding that before it even came back online.
Oh, wow. I think good. Well done, that person.
I thought it was happening to him now.
What, the person who took it down?
Yeah.
They can't really arrest him for that, can they? He was leaving his job anyway. I think...
He's probably for obstructing terrorism or fucking not obstructing, that's the wrong word.
Oh, they'll just
Like-
spin it round, won't
Yeah,
they? And
yeah.
just
Like a
fucking-
fidget spinner.
Yeah,
Spinning
nice,
round.
Nice, very well played.
He's probably being tortured right now. He's probably hanging from he's probably in a desert island somewhere, hanging from a tree.
That sounds alright, like a hammock.
Getting skinned by the predator.
That sounds alright. Don't know what the problem is.
It
Sounds
does.
great.
Clowns had a bit of a bad year.
They did, yeah.
Clowns were girding themselves for fewer jobs after it premiered.
Still haven't seen it.
The World Clown Association has released a press kit to prepare clowns for the incoming bad press. The WCA, Stand on Scary Clowns, has specified that they consider Pennywise not a true clown.
I know, he's a
That press
murderer.
release was put out.
That was put out
Yeah.
by the Clown Association.
Just to let all the other people know that Pennywise isn't really a true clown.
Jesus Christ.
Don't be scared to hire clowns.
They're fine.
Like,
But
we
then
need
the
the work.
people that are hiring clowns are not the kind of people that have seen it.
What kind of people still hire clowns? Is what
Yeah,
I
it's
really
true.
want to know. When was the last time you saw a clown?
Oh God. Nah, I can't. When Slipknot were. The last time I saw a clown, mate. That's probably the last time.
Mate, I can't think. I honestly cannot think.
Nah. Not even like collecting money for charity.
That's why they all just
Oh
stand.
no, when Ed was a clown at Halloween.
yeah, well, that was terrifying.
That was fucking terrifying.
That's an argument definitely against them. Like, but that time they were just standing on street corners and stuff, scaring everyone.
Yeah.
That's because they just had no work.
Yeah.
They were
Well, no,
just-
do you reckon that was actual clown people?
Yeah, they were just standing there being like, well, I don't know what to do today.
No, I guess I'll just go and stand in
Mate,
the
if I
corner.
stand here, this is great advertising. Somebody will hire me.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm definitely going to take this red helium balloon with me as well.
It's weird people got into doing that.
Yeah.
I remember there was a video of someone's mobile phone. This guy walking home with like a crate of beers. And he's filming and he's like, I've just come out from the shop on the way back to my mate's house.
Yeah.
I've bought a crate of beers. And this dickhead just stood at the entrance of the park dressed as a clown. And there's this kid just stood there dressed as a clown.
Yeah.
In the shadows, and he's just like, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. And he puts his crate of bottles down, and he takes like 3 beers out, and he goes over to him, just like, what the fuck are you doing? And the guy doesn't respond. He's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
And then the guy steps forward, and he just fucking beats the fuck out of him. Beats the clown up, and the clown like got up and he ran off, and he threw a bottle going, fuck off, and you saw the clown kid just running off. Like,
Fucking amazing. That's it, man. There was so many of them were just like, or like someone would like be in a car and they'd get like a bat out and they
Yeah.
were gone
Yeah.
in a fucking heartbeat.
he was just standing around.
Yeah. Because they can't exactly stand there with like a fucking butcher's knife or anything, can they? Like,
Some had a baseball bat, I think, but they won't do anything with it.
yeah.
Just
But then
holding
that's
it.
like, you can't wander around, even if you are dressed as a clown, with a fucking baseball bat.
Yeah.
Police going to turn up.
Yeah. And then you're fucked.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you might be safer because the people who aren't police are well going to want to beat the fuck out of you. 'cause
Yeah,
you're
they
fucking
really
scaring
want to
everyone.
cave
And
your
fucking...
fucking skull in.
Oh, well. In September,
Ah! Greg had a kid.
YouTubers Mike and Heather Martin were sentenced to 5 years probation for child neglect after other YouTubers exposed their abusive pranks to a wider world. Do you remember that happening?
Was that only September? I remember that happening, but I thought that was a lot earlier in the year.
I think they actually had sentencing.
Ah, okay. Yeah, no, they were doing like pranks on their children, weren't they? or something?
They only just had the sentencing.
Wow, blimey, that took a while.
It does take a while.
Yeah.
But they've been trying to, fucking big deal in this.
Yeah, didn't they do like a whole they released like a video of them just like crying, just like, oh, I'm really sorry.
It's crazy that there's so many other YouTubers like were going to the police, being like, "So what are you
Yeah.
doing?" It's all on.
I tell you what, I did look into like the world of the YouTubers in
Yeah.
2017. That is a disgusting place.
You're
They
gonna-
are so fucking false and it's just despicable people that have been given fame. Just so disgusting. Fuck like KSI and all those fucking people. It's just such a fucking cancerous world.
So I have to say that I actually heard this on the Pod Cheese a while ago. But I can't not bring it up now because it's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
They talked about a YouTuber who was a wrestler,
Right.
Rich Piana, and he was this big bulky wrestler. Anyway, he had died recently. Like steroids, he was a big fucking guy.
Yeah.
He was like a YouTube fitness guy,
Oh yeah.
and he had died. But
That's one of my
But,
least favourite YouTube areas as well.
there was another guy called Jason Genova, and I think he had like Asperger's or something, but he was like another fitness.
Yeah.
And he called out this other
There's
fitness
so much
guy.
beef.
He called out the other fitness guy.
YouTube beef
Mate,
is
it's
the
insane.
most stupidest shit.
He called out the other guy and was just like, I want you to sponsor me. And he didn't hear anything back. So he ordered an Order 66 on Rich Piana.
What?
Order 66. It's actually from Star Wars. It's when they turn all the clones into stormtroopers and they go kill all the
Okay.
Jedi. So basically, Order 66 is all his followers have to go attack this guy thing. And and they actually met up at some point in the future, and he's like, "Why'd you do that? That was a dick move. Like, I was waking up to messages telling me I was getting my head cut off, and I'd shut down my neck, and I didn't know why." And like they met up, and he like. Rich Piana was like, I've got to hit you a little bit, and he like playfully like slapped him on the face. Then YouTube was annoyed that he'd slapped a like retarded kid. Like he just couldn't win. But mate,
Oh god.
I've got to play you the audio. So this guy is a YouTube wrestler, Jason Genova, and he's the one that ordered the Order 66, and this is what it sounds like.
66 Rich Piano for not sponsoring me and not giving me a sponsorship and not even acknowledging me like it exists. Order 66 Rich Piano. Rich Piano is getting Order 66. One a day is getting Order 66. Order 66 Rich Piano's candy ass. All right, peace out.
All right, peace out.
That's why I had to play it to the end.
That is the most fragile person I've ever heard.
When I
Dear
first heard that on the
Lord.
podcast, I was fucking crying with laughter, man. It was so fucking funny.
Christ.
I've watched it so many times since.
I
That
bet,
fucking
yeah.
Order 66. It's so fucking good.
Order
I mean, that didn't happen. Like that didn't happen in 2017. But the actual piano guy, he died that year.
Yeah,
Actually, it might
yeah.
have happened that year. I don't know.
Man, fuck me. I saw something and it was like these two really big YouTubers are going to have a boxing match this year in 2018.
Wow.
Possibly around this sort of time. But they're gonna, and it's just because of like something like they all used to have like a YouTube channel together, and then
Oh, I've heard of this. Yeah.
they like went their separate ways, and then they just started like really, mate. The worst thing, and for me, just because we made music and did like hip hop stuff and things like that, they're now all releasing diss tracks
Oh, my
on each
God.
other, and
I've heard one of these actually. I think I've seen this.
they are fucking dick. Oh, it's infuriating. It's really fucking infuriating that this is what
World
this
exists.
and like kids
I
are
love the way
just,
you're hovering your hand over my
kids
iPad.
are
There.
just
This
like-
world,
yeah.
Greg. You brought this world into my house.
this world exists, and it's like kids are just loving it and like
Yeah.
lapping it up, and like it's just so fucking tragic and false and shit. And America's so much worse as well.
Yeah.
Like they're all a load of cunts, and
Wow.
it's just like.
Sorry, American listeners.
No, the fucking YouTubers and all
Oh,
that
right,
shit.
okay.
No, America people are lovely, but yeah. It's just it's so awful. It's one of the worst things that I found in 2017 with
Even-
the world of YouTube and how people make money from it.
And we seem to be constantly tinkering on the tip of nuclear fallout.
Yeah, we are on a
A
fucking
North Korean missile flew over northern Japan, prompting the Japanese government to alert the population to seek their shelter immediately.
That's fucked, mate. Imagine seeing that.
Yeah.
You would shit
Of course, man.
and die.
Yeah, of course you would.
You would shit until death.
Yeah.
That's
Fucking terrible. Even if it
fucking-
didn't go off, it just flew over. Fuck.
Yeah, that's like The Rock when he
This
fires.
is like that Nick Cage film, The Rock.
Oh,
But nuclear. But,
you see The Rock?
man, it was
Oh
like,
yeah, where's that? Jane Johnson.
wow.
Sorry, can't help it. No, the bit in The Rock crew fires a missile and then he fires it out to sea and he's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm not ready to kill these people. There is no fucking money.
I'm sorry, I used you all.
Yeah,
My God, what have I done? Damn it, Ed Harris, stick to your guns.
yeah.
Sorry, we went again. We started talking about The Rock without really
Fucking can't
explaining
help
what we were
it.
doing.
Can't help it, mate.
Yeah, constantly tinkering, proceeding on nuclear every fucking day for like a month or two.
Yeah.
Like,
Certain people on Facebook were definitely stirring the fear pot. I feel.
oh yeah, this is it, the end.
Yeah. Just like TikTok, TikTok.
Yeah, constantly. It's like,
All the time.
the world's gonna end. Thanks.
It's just, social media was a shitter in 2017 as well, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. It really was a bit of a shitter. I'm being honest.
So I think I've never been more cynical about a year than I have 2017.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's fair to say social media was bad, and
Vile.
also just all these new silly things people now just do on Facebook.
Yeah.
Like there's so like before we were just like, it's funny people write lol with this one. Now that's it.
Yeah.
It's not some. That's all of it now.
That's it.
Right.
Yeah, it's just ugh,
And I'm one of them.
hate it. Horrible. Fucking hate it. So yeah, Japan.
Oh yeah, fucking
Yeah.
nukes.
They
mate.
don't want that. They've had
No one fucking wants it. Nobody fucking wants it. I'm just saying it's the looming threat. I'm not even talking about the political side of it, just the looming threat that constantly was being shown everywhere.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. I remember being at work looking out the window being like, fuck, imagine if I just had a big bang.
It's just a big bang. You wouldn't, mate. You'd see a big bright light.
Wow, last night I had a fucking weird dream. Sorry, it just popped in my head. I was outside Ed's.
Greg's thinking out loud again.
I was outside Ed's flat in Surrey by Waitrose, so a little bit of road there, quite a nice little bit of road usually. And I dreamt it was proper pissing down with fucking rain, like really fucking raining, and loads of people were like running to get out of the rain, and lightning struck, and it all kind of went whoa, 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 and the lightning like shot all through the rain, and it like just burnt people into like
Fucking hell.
into like mountains of meat. And there were like so many, so many people around. It was just like a big mountain of meat, and I was like, "Fuck! I need to get out of here, man. It's dangerous." Like, it was a weird dream.
Yeah. Turning people into meat mountains.
Well, 'cause it just struck them to, but yeah,
Damn, son.
that was a weird dream.
Yeah.
In July, Dream Daddy, a simulator game in which you navigate dating as a gay dad, was released on the PC.
Speaking of
I
dreams,
heard a lot about this.
Speaking of dreams,
I actually missed the segue. I heard this being talked about on a lot of podcasts.
Oh, really?
Around the time. Jackie, you were talking about it on page 7. I had a lot of gaming people reviewing it. Like,
so what is? It's a gay dad.
It's a simulator game in which you play a gay dad.
I mean, that's a gay dad.
And for what I understand,
that's a fucking gay
for what
dad.
I understand, the storyline was you've got 2 kids and your wife's left you. I think there's 2 options you can choose, and you've just become gay, but you're like, you're like 40 or something.
Yeah.
And you go, right, now I'm gay, now what do I do? And you play him in that situation. And I think you've got to like meet a man, date a man, get him to introduce your kids and stuff. Like,
What?
yeah.
Okay. I
wish you could see the confusion on Joe's face.
It's fine. Like, I just don't understand. Like, is this like an attempt to be like PC, or to teach people that having a gay dad's all right? Like, I don't understand like its purpose.
Oh well, it's a bit of fun.
It's a bit of fun.
Bit of fun. In January, a 75-year-old widower posted a Gumtree advert looking for fishing buddies. Hundreds responded, with one 22-year-old eventually taking him out on an all-expenses-paid fishing trip.
That's fucking awesome.
He had a great time. Bless him.
He doesn't look like he's having a good. He looks like he's having the least fun.
I don't know if that's just...
Is that the picture that he put?
Oh, that was...
Wait,
yeah.
122 people, like hundreds responded. Or
It just says hundreds responded, but a 22-year-old eventually taking him.
that's pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
I'm down with that, because that's such a weird thing. You don't find that shit on Gumtree.
No, you don't. I don't really look, so I don't know.
I don't know either, but like,
I think maybe we should break things up a little bit with a nice little list.
Are you breaking up with me?
Yeah, I got a nice little list of reasons why.
Reasons why.
That's why Greg's
what?
doing a 2017 list. Stand by. Top 16 things found in vaginas in 2017.
As only 16 of them.
Top 16.
That just seems, again, it's one of those weird numbers. They could have just cut that down to like, they could have cut one out and just done
Maybe
15.
you choose which one they cut out. I think it's quite hard to pick one.
Wasn't enough for a top 20.
So, top 16 things found in women's vaginas in 2017. Number 1, scented soap.
Not bad.
Not bad. Kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Number 2, deodorant cap.
Oh, you know what they've done there.
Yeah.
They try to fuck it, haven't they?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But then-
maybe. There's no maybe about it, mate.
But number 3 is bottle cap.
Oh.
So what, they're opening beers?
Damn.
Psh, open your legs.
Like, where's the cap?
Ah, that's cold brew.
Surely you can just get that out, though.
Number 4, I can understand. Penis ring with spikes on.
Oh.
I don't think like proper spikes, but obviously like
studs.
yeah, like a yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I can imagine that. Actually thinking about it, that would actually put me off.
Yeah, a little
Cock ring.
bit.
Yeah, if it came off in it, I don't deal with that.
I can go
Did you come inside? No, but my cock ring did. Anyway, I'm off. See you later.
Good luck getting that out.
Good luck getting that out. Spike,
How would you get it out?
Spike, you know. Actually,
Damn.
I live here. Can you leave?
Oh, dear.
Number 5, silicone balls.
What? Like, wait. What?
Now, wasn't there a whole thing with like something to do with like some new trend. There was like the vagina egg thing, wasn't there?
Oh, there was the alien egg
Was it
thing.
something like that? Like
There was like a
silicone
thing that
balls?
like there was like some sort of device that could plant alien eggs inside your vagina.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Okay, well, just as long as you know that exists, it's fine.
A ball,
A ball, non-specific.
just a ball,
Football.
a ball. Bike reflector. Can't even explain that.
That is well weird.
Can't even explain that one.
Nah, not even.
A bike reflector.
Did they have it like not attached correctly?
I don't
to
think.
their
I don't
bike?
think it was attached to a bike. A sponge.
Ooh, not sure about that. Or they're just seeing how much sponge they could get in their fucking vagina.
The next one. Headphones.
Not like
What were you trying to?
what were you trying to achieve?
The vibrations through the headphone. Maybe they were going to put headphones on and pump up the bass.
Pump up the bass.
Pump up the bass.
Pump up the bass. Oh
Bass. How low can you go? Maybe that was the plan. Oh, I can go pretty low.
my.
Actually,
That was a Public Enemy reference.
Yes, it
there.
was.
That was good.
Full circle. Not controversial. Topical for this podcast. Headphones.
Man, that's a weird one, isn't it?
Hot towel.
Ooh, gee, how big was what?
This one's a double. Oh yeah, hot towel's going to be like
towel?
you pull the tissue out of like a dispenser in the toilets.
Yeah.
to dry your hands. Just that, but a hot towel. Like a clown's fucking ribbon in his pocket, handkerchief in his pocket.
Another reference to clowns.
No, yes.
You're wrapping this up
We're on
nicely,
it,
mate.
11. A phone and money.
And money. Yeah. What, coins? Jesus Christ.
I don't know. A phone and money.
These days, that's not easy to get a phone in there.
No, not at all.
No, I mean, they're not
They're
handheld.
trying to take pictures.
It's like a fucking tablet these days.
There's a quote. There's a quote. Was having sex with boyfriend when he put phone and money in vagina. Well, that makes sense, I guess.
I feel like there's some words missing from that.
Clay.
Ooh, no.
Trying to make a
Her dildo wasn't
sculpture-
ready.
Make a sculpture, maybe.
Oh, that could be, yeah, like the inside of the vagina.
A candlestick.
I think that's, that's...
A lollipop.
A lollipop.
Imagine like the fucking fruit pastels lolly.
Yeah, I was thinking of fruit pasta.
Number
It's probably just like a
15
chopper chop or something.
Number 15. 15 stone balls. They only found 14.
Oh, how big were they?
Using massaging urethral vaginal stone balls, the string holding 15 balls together dissolved. Can only find 14 balls. The string dissolved in a vagina? What the fuck?
That's bad string.
That's bad vagina. Like,
No. Yeah, you're not wrong.
if it's dissolving,
Yeah, that's
you
fucked
don't stick
up.
your dick in there, do you?
Yeah, fucking xenomorph.
Come out fucking third degree
Like,
birds.
it's aliens.
Jesus.
Fuck.
State of that. Fucking
I'm
battery
not,
acid
on board.
vagina.
I'm not on board with that at all.
Number 16.
Oh, yes.
A toy wand.
It's just a sex toy, surely.
No, toy wand.
How does it get stuck? I don't understand.
Or people get experimental with things when they're alone,
Yeah, but like...
lonely. Obviously, apparently have loads of kids because a lot of these are like kids things.
I just don't understand how it gets stuck, though. Is it like a hook onto something? I mean, I don't really understand the vagina anyway, so...
I've heard tell.
Yeah.
New from Patel.
I'm learning. Don't worry. I'm having lessons.
I'm practicing. Don't you worry about that. Practicing overtime. On top, man. On top. Up top. On top.
On top.
On top.
On top.
No,
on top.
I'm still bragging. High
I'm
five.
I'm on top.
High five. I prefer it that way. Full control. Now, I was looking at TV shows like we do every year. Mm-hmm. It was impossible to do most few TV shows because Netflix never give out their numbers.
Yeah, no, they keep that pretty private, don't they?
So it's hard to know. Like
Well, what
I
was
heard
good?
I heard the creators of Stranger Things on the Nerdist, and even they were just they were asked, do you know how the views it had? And he's just like, no.
No, they don't
No,
even release it to
we-
the people
we don't know.
who own the fucking shows.
Yeah, he's like, we don't know. We know it's good, I guess, but we don't
Yeah.
know.
I wonder
Like-
why they do that.
So it was impossible to do that because for that reason. So I've got Empire's like top 20 of 2017,
Uh-huh.
and we used Empire's last year
Yeah.
as well.
Oh, so
But
traditional.
I can't
almost.
really be asked to go for the top 20 films.
Yeah, not 20.
20 TV shows.
Yeah.
And I wanted to just do top 10, but there were some obvious ones we thought would be in top 10 that were in this.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just gonna go through to
Just
ones that
gonna
I feel.
wheel through it.
Wheel through some.
All right.
I never really watched it, but number 19 was Silicon Valley.
Nah.
In fact, just to round it off, I should say 20. Fuck it. Number 20 was Dear White People.
What's that?
I don't know. 19 was Silicon Valley.
Okay.
18 was Taboo with Tom Hardy.
Oh yeah.
I saw that. It was alright. It wasn't amazing. I liked it. I did like it. It was good.
Is there any incest in it? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, him and his sister. Yeah. Yeah.
Shame.
Yeah, he knows. That was intro. Very plinky blinders.
Plonky blinders.
Phil. Plinky. They did.
Instantly sounds racist.
Here comes that keyboarding.
Here come the plinky plonky blinders.
Here comes that keyboarding gang again. Plinky plonky.
They're all running down the road with like little handheld like fucking Casios.
Number 17, Stranger Things 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really? That is interesting.
Yeah.
That's quite surprising.
Stranger Things 2.
I thought that'd be quite high up.
I
enjoyed it.
They say it has a lot
I
on
thought
its
it was great.
It has a lot on its plate, but balances it all with many laughs.
Yep.
And generally, I can't say it. And some shocking moments.
I think because it's all centered around the kids, and I think they are very, very good in it.
Yeah, it was a lot darker. It was a lot darker. I enjoyed season 2.
Yeah,
there was a lot more going on.
I like the kids when they were with Steve.
Steve was my favourite character.
Steve
man.
was badass. Fucking love a bit.
When he
of
got
Steve.
his fucking ass kicked.
Didn't put up with none of that shit from the girl.
When he got his ass kicked by that fucking Red Ranger he plays Red Ranger in the Power Rangers film.
Okay.
The new guy.
Yeah.
And he beat the shit out of him.
That
I was
guy
like,
just
fuck, man,
looks like an
are they
arsehole,
going to
doesn't he?
stop? Are they going to stop?
Yeah.
Like they smacked him for ages.
It was so long.
I was like,
I've seen
fuck.
films where someone gets punched that long, they're out.
Well, he was out, wasn't he? He was fucked. And he looked fucked.
Yeah.
I was just like, God, they're still showing this. Jesus, it's still going
fucking
on.
brutal. But then again, Steve had a pretty good fight in the first series as well.
Yeah,
didn't
he did. Yeah, that's true.
Steve's had a great fucking fight in him.
He was great though in this one. He was fucking with a fucking baseball bat going in, man. He was on it.
Do you still have the bat? He's like, yeah, why would I get rid of that? It's got nails in it. It's fucking awesome.
Of course. Let me shoot it. But yeah, that was number 16 on Empire's list.
Yeah, that's quite surprising.
Number 16,
I knew you were going to do
Girls.
that. You said that was 16, and then was like, and number 16.
Oh, number 17, Stranger Things 2. Number 16, Girls. I've never watched the show. I've heard about it. I think that's what the guy that plays Kylo Ren was from, maybe. I
really?
could be wrong. I swear it's that show.
What is it? Just a bunch of girls?
Well, I remember a mate of mine years ago, a while ago, being, oh, man, I've been watching Girls with the Missus, but it's actually quite good, man. They say cunt in it loads. And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, then maybe you should listen to our podcast. If you like the word cunt.
It's that Lena Dunham girl who I don't really understand who she is, but I get a fit. People seem to hate her, but she's always working and making stuff, so people can't hate her as much as people seem to say they hate her.
I think it's her outlook. I think she's quite a feminist type. People seem to have an issue with it.
Well,
there was some talk about her sexually abusing someone.
Wow, actually, I think that you might be right.
I think that's Lena Dunham.
Right, well, I pretty much am now flying through the top 20 now because we're going to go through loads.
Oh,
Number 15, Line of Duty. Interesting.
Next.
Number 14, Glow. I saw that on Netflix, didn't watch it.
Yeah,
but it's got what's the name from
it's Alison
Community
Brie
in it. Yeah,
getting her titties out.
Getting her titties out.
We wanted that for the entire fucking run of Community.
And they teased it.
Yeah.
Episode 13. Number 13, The Good Place. I actually watched the show with Lizzie, and I fucking love it. It's Ted Danson.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying about this.
What's
Kristen
that?
Bell.
Yeah, Kristen Bell.
She dies or something.
She's died. She's gone to heaven or the good place, but she's
not supposed to be there.
She's not supposed to be there. It's someone else's name. They've got the names mixed up.
Oh, okay.
Apparently. There's more twists and turns as it goes on, but yeah, that's the general premise on the first episode. And Ted Danson's great in it. He's so fucking good in it.
Yeah.
But yeah, really
turned
good show.
70 yesterday.
Oh, happy fucking birthday, Ted
By
Danson.
yesterday, I mean the 29th of December.
Ted Danson is one of my genuine fucking
he's
heroes.
fucking
I love
great.
him. I love Ted Danson.
Definitely.
But when Lizzie was like heavily pregnant, or nearing the end, we started watching that because it was 20-minute episodes.
Perfect.
And it was funny, it was light, and it was so easy just to watch that. And Lizzie didn't mind fucking, like, you have to think too much. I'm just comfortable.
No.
And we fucking Kane blitzed them. So yeah, we enjoy that show. It's the same guy that made Parks and Rec, I want to say.
Okay.
And he's made a few shows.
Yeah. I like the humour in Parks and Rec, so I might
It's
check
good.
that out.
Number 12, Star Trek Discovery. This definitely split opinions.
Oh, you watched this, didn't you?
I enjoyed it, but it split opinions. People were angry.
You said Jay was really fucking angry.
Jay was angry. He's still watching it, though, I think. But a lot of Trekkies out there were furious. You've messed with this. I mean, some
That's
people
because they don't like change.
Some people were annoyed because they had like it set before Kirk, but they were annoyed some of the technology was too advanced and how the Klingons look in it. I didn't really bother me. I was quite happy to watch it.
I heard there was some swearing and some gays in it.
There were some gays in it. Yes, there were some gays in it. There was some swearing in it. Apparently, my dad was a bit like Mum, so when they swore, he was like, "No, not in Star Trek." But they pretty much.
That's it. The world's gone to shit.
They pretty much blitzed it in a night. But yeah, no, I liked it. I thought it was good, but it definitely split opinions and angered a lot of people.
Yeah.
One of my favourite
like
shows.
Everything in 2017.
One of my favourite shows at number 11, Master of None.
Ah, yeah, the Aziz Ansari one.
Yeah, that I really
that second
enjoyed.
season?
Yeah. It wasn't as good as first season, but
Yeah.
it's different. It was different to first season, but it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I think it's very clever humour.
Yeah.
When I say clever, it's very relevant humour, but not
Yeah.
like political.
No.
More like just life in general.
Yeah, that's good. I think
I really enjoy it.
That's a good feeling.
Number 10, Catastrophe. I've heard of the show, never watched it. Apparently
Catastrophe?
everyone loves it. Yeah. Number 9, The Deuce, which is James Franco.
Oh, it's all about porn, isn't it?
People like that.
Maggie Gyllenhaal getting jizzed on or something.
Really? Oh, there she is, yeah.
There she is, getting covered in jizz.
Number 8, one of the X-Men spin-offs, Legion. I watched the first episode of this and was just like, yeah, everyone kept telling me how amazing it was. Like, how phenomenal it was.
I think X-Men needs a break.
Yeah.
I think they need to not do X-Men for a bit.
It's purely because Fox...
I'm not saying reboot it, because that definitely...
It will happen.
It will happen, of
because
course it will
Marvel
happen.
have now got the rights back.
Yeah.
So Fox
course it
owned
will
it, and because Fox owned it, they're like, all we have is X-Men, we need to keep churning out.
Yeah.
So they're like, right, Marvel make TV shows, we'll make TV shows. Bang. Now we're opening up, we're using all the rights we have. But now they brought the rights back. We don't know what happens.
Yeah.
I wasn't that blown away. I only watched the first episode, to be fair. It was a bit weird.
I'm just waiting
don't
for,
know. I'm a
young X-Men
bit concerned about it being number
Cyclops
8.
at 15.
I'm a bit concerned about it being number 8.
Number 8?
Yeah, like in the list, number 8. I'm like,
okay. That seems quite high.
But yeah, they will keep making.
I mean, I remember seeing the advert every time we were over at Ed's for Walking Dead.
It was during Walking Dead, wasn't it? Yeah. Number 7, Fargo. Season 3. I haven't seen season 3 yet.
No.
I love season 1 and 2. Like, I fucking love season 1 and 2. So, on that merit alone, yes, cool. Have it up the top.
Yeah.
Number 6, Sweet Little Lies. Reese Witherspoon and Nicole Kidman and somebody else all hang out and kill someone, I think.
Jesus Christ.
I remember it being advertised a lot. Number 5, I never watched this, but heard it was really good. American Gods.
Oh, yeah. Ironically, the two head cast are English.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
It's Lovejoy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is Lovejoy. He's done so good for himself, hasn't he?
He's done great.
Since like Lovejoy.
Nah, since Lovejoy. Well, he did. He had a couple of things in films, but like little bit parts, and then he did. What was the fucking Wild Wild West one he was in?
Deadwood.
But that shot him into.
But it's amazing how just growing up,
mate.
Lovejoy.
Yeah, I know, fucking Lovejoy.
And
right?
how he is now.
And everyone still calls him Lovejoy.
Yeah, but how famous he is now. All the big work he does. Wow.
Yeah, really, really good. But I mean, look at like Andrew Lincoln again in Walking Dead. You know,
he's not blowing up films as much though, is he? But he's not blowing up films though, is he?
No, well, I don't think any of them are because they're unable to, with their schedule, because they film it every year.
Hey, no, I don't know. I'll be surprised if he does break into big films.
Probably more TV.
He'll finish Walking Dead, old Lincoln, and then he'll do another show which won't do as well. And then he'll get older, and then he'll land a big role on another show.
He was in Love Actually. I think his only claim to.
He's been in a few things. I liked him.
I
liked him. Egg.
Yeah, Egg was. Brilliant.
I liked him in This Life. That
he
was a weird show.
He gave up being a lawyer. Oh,
yeah.
There was always sex and drugs.
Yeah.
And then like some gay blokes.
I remember the episode where they smoked weed in the room and police had to come round and Egg
and they flushed all his shit.
And he was like putting on hats behind them and dancing.
I remember, and he chugged water incredibly quick, and then was having to talk to him. And then they flushed all the weed, and then someone got punched in the face.
It was good.
Jack Davenport, he was the other one in it.
He
did well.
Yeah, he did very well. Yeah, fair few of them.
Yeah.
Number 4, Twin Peaks: The Return. Didn't watch it, but I heard very good things about it. I will eventually watch it.
The thing is, though, I was never into Twin Peaks.
Yeah, and it's hard to now get into it. I think if you weren't,
absolutely, yeah.
It's David Lynch is a very acquired taste.
Yeah.
I like it. I haven't watched season 2. I'm sure when I have time, I will. I don't want to watch it so spread out and just be like, I don't know what's happening anymore.
Yeah.
Number 3, a show I heard about a lot. The Leftovers. I see a lot of people posting about that.
No.
I think it's people left after the Rapture. I don't really know.
Oh, okay.
Number 2, Game of Thrones, of course. Number 1, a show I heard loads about The Handmaid's Tale. This show I keep seeing everywhere, but apparently it's good. But I just can't bring myself to like.
I vaguely remember seeing things about that, but I mean, it's not my kind of fucking TV show and all that thing.
No, likewise, yeah. So I'm just like, okay, It's not on Netflix or anything either, so I'm like, out of my fucking universe.
I'll tell you something that's not on there, but again, I guess because it's a film, it's probably not. I saw it with Ed. Bright.
Oh yeah, I watched Bright. Yeah.
Bright. You know, because I'd heard that it was a load of shit.
They were calling it like the worst film of 2017.
Yeah. I thought it was all right.
Yeah.
It was a bit like Training Day.
Yeah.
It was a bit like
it was very Training Day points.
Mystery. Like
it was all right. I thought it was all right.
Yeah.
I like that Will Smith actually looked old for a change.
He looked like haggard in it.
Yeah,
didn't
which
he?
I suppose was part of the character.
True.
But at the same time,
Never showed his shotgun wound or whatever. Because he got shot in the.
Why would they? Did you want to see him with your shirt off?
No, I'm just saying that usually that sort of thing they end up showing the wound at some point. I mean, at the start of the fucking film when he's getting ready for his date, they could have easily just shown like a
button up his shirt.
Yeah, that's it. It's like, oh, he got shot.
Well, maybe they'll leave it to the imagination. That's weird. They had Joe Rogan at the beginning.
Yeah, that was weird.
The
podcast. Yeah, I remember Ed seeing that and going, oh, there it is. Oh God, like it's everywhere now. Like,
but I like the fact he was talking to an orc.
Yeah, that was cool. Mate, the fucking makeup looked great.
The orcs look great in it.
They look really
the
fucking
orcs
cool.
look really good. I thought the fighting was cool. The action was cool.
Yeah.
I liked it when the one got set off and stuff. I liked the lights and stuff.
Yeah, the fucking the elves as well were like super
cool.
fucking like vicious. Like,
yeah, that was cool. The fights and stuff. Yeah, I enjoyed it. But yeah, I suppose that would
like
be
a brave idea. Like the whole kind of sort of like, you know, like make believe world.
And they did that shot of like the dragon flying over the city at one point.
That was cool.
Yeah, that was a nice touch.
Yeah,
I want to see the show set in that universe with the sanitary department, the sanitation department.
Sanitary?
Sorry.
The people that collect sanitary, all the sanitary boxes.
Well, that'd be interesting with the orcs. I want to see.
I could smell blood.
I want to see the spin-off show about the sanitation people that have to go around cleaning up all the shit from the dragon that falls over the city.
I bet it's like good though. I bet dragon shit has got some magical fucking elements to it.
I think it'd be a cool series.
Yeah,
I'd watch that.
Maybe they find like a special dosage of shit that's like got like,
or they've eaten something and it comes out and it makes
like if you even get close to it, you feel like complete euphoria and everyone's after this dragon shit, so they've got to like try and
fight it off.
Is it basically the Warriors?
Yeah, basically the Warriors. For dragon
any
shit.
film that's the Warriors.
People like shooting up with it. Like,
yeah, just putting pure shit into their veins.
It's dragon shit. I'm imagining it
gross.
I'm imagining it like
that's it, because it's chasing the dragon,
and you see like the rainbow tint on like petrol on the floor. That's how I'm imagining dragon shit. But yeah, that of course was film. Mate, I didn't go too deep into films because there were so many.
There was so
many films that came out.
I mean, I obviously mentioned Star Wars.
Blade
Get Out.
Runner, Get Out.
Blade Runner apparently amazing.
Apparently, and I've heard people say it's very boring. I've heard people say it's spectacular.
And Ryan Reynolds got actually punched in the face in it. So.
Yes, Ryan Reynolds. You mean
yeah, the
other guy, Ryan Gosling.
Who's your favourite Ryan?
Mixed up your Ryans, eh?
I've mixed up my Ryans.
How many Ryans you got?
Plenty.
Ryan's
fucking
belt.
Ryans for days, mate.
So yeah, I think they've got a film or something just then. Blade Runner. So Blade Runner was huge, like apparently one of the best of the year, but opinions differ.
Yeah.
One of my highlights, I think, was like Thor Ragnarok. That was one of my favourite.
I heard nothing but great things about that.
Very Guardians of the Galaxy, very
real kind
light,
of sort of like 80s vibe.
Very light, very silly, very fun. And Jeff Goldblum was so good at it.
I think everything will look really. Like the whole kind of, you know, because when they're all like, when Hulk's wearing his like battle gear and stuff like that, that reminded me of like bare 80s. I thought he looked like fucking He-Man and shit.
Yeah. And the music is very like,
oh yeah, all synth and shit. Like, so much has happened. And, for some reason, he turns into Bane at that point. I lost my hammer. That's still sore.
Oh, Joe's quoting films he's not seen.
Just remember it from the trailer.
Wow. Wow.
You showed me that shit.
Yeah, I showed Joe shit. I showed Joe some shit and it stuck. Fuck.
He showed me some shit.
It's better if I said that the first time properly, but having to fucking keep restarting.
Just take two.
Rewind. Shit.
But, yeah, good. There's plenty to come in 2018, of course.
I mean, I didn't get to the cinema much 2017. Obviously, Liz had been heavily pregnant, so I think, or for most of it being pregnant, it was uncomfortable for her.
Didn't you guys go together, though? Didn't you?
So we saw Guardians... I think she was pregnant.
I watched Guardians of the Galaxy 2. That was good.
Yeah, I was with you. Yeah.
We talked about
I watched a bit of that, actually, Liz's mum and dad's the other day. What the fuck else did I I only saw a handful of films in cinema. I definitely saw Justice League with Lizzie, definitely saw Spider-Man with Jack. I saw 4 with Jack. I saw something else with Jack, I'm fairly sure. And I saw Star Wars with work. So I did see, like,
Yeah.
big... But ones I wanted to tick, I ticked.
Done. Sorted.
A lot more coming next year. Infinity War, of course, being top of the list.
Infinity War. That's your top of the list?
That's like... 10
I think
years
I
in
was-
the making,
I-
mate.
yeah, no, fair
You know,
play.
like, that's so everything's been building up towards. And,
Since the first X-Men.
Spider-Man. So, no, even longer than, yeah.
Jurassic
Oh,
World.
yeah, the Jurassic World. I wasn't
Forgotten
hugely
Kingdom.
impressed by the trailer for that.
We'll see. I think it's the whole kind of sort of going back and shit. And like, I mean, we watched. Didn't we watch Jurassic Park 2 recently?
It
No,
feels-
I was with Ed and
right.
Sarah when I went over, and Jurassic Park 2 was on, and we watched that, and that was pretty good.
Oh, I like Jurassic Park 2.
Jurassic Park 2 is fucking awesome.
I like Jurassic Park 2.
It's just so
It's,
much.
basically the long grass, the raptor scene. The long grass
The
is
long
so
grass is
fucking
great.
good.
When it jumps out of the long grass, that's awesome.
Yeah, the whole truck falling off the cliff, that's awesome.
The truck, even the fucking bit back in the city, like when it actually gets to
Oh,
the city, that's fucking cool. When the fucking boat crashes,
Yeah, that's cool.
fucking gnarly.
It's got a
Great
condo
film.
up in here. Speed 2 quote.
Speed 2 quote.
Speed 2 quote.
Take the damn phone.
So once again, we've been talking about old films as opposed to films that just came out. But basically what I was saying was...
Fuck it.
In movie terms, it was quite predictable. There weren't too many, like, hidden gems that came in and blew everyone away.
Nah.
It was still, like, you know, your Disney franchises pretty
Nicolas
much.
Cage
like,
put out some decent efforts, I'm pretty sure.
his trailer came out for his new film, Mum and Dad, came out, like, yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Where the parents turn against their kids and trying to kill them or something.
Brilliant.
The trailer's up for that. It was like, the trailer seemed
Fuck
longer
these
than I
kids,
wanted
man.
it to be. The trailer seemed longer than I wanted it to be, but it was a Nick Cage film. It did look fairly...
Nick Cage,
apparently he goes full on Cage
brilliant.
because he's
I
allowed to
haven't
go
seen it,
mental.
yeah, because we haven't seen it in a while. I don't think he's gone full Cage in a long
I
time.
think he's allowed to go quite Cage in this because
Excellent.
he's meant to be playing a maniac.
Yeah,
So himself,
Rage in the Cage.
he's rage in the cage. Trying to put the rage in a cage.
Now
So-
switch to kryptonite.
I kind of rushed through that because I'm very keen to get to the celebrity death list.
Yeah, and we've been recording for a fair bit. That's
So-
all right.
Celebrity death list,
Hey!
2017.
Not as many hits as
Well-
2016. I got a Facebook memory the other day and it was December 28th and it just said so impressive is the list of celebrities that have died this year that I'm actually rooting for the Grim Reaper.
I remember you putting that. So there actually had been a lot more than I thought. A hell of a lot more. There are people
I think it was a slow start because like last year it was just from the word
Yeah.
go, people were just dropping.
They were like,
flies.
yeah, from the word go, from like Christmas Day and then into the New Year.
As soon as people started shouting happy in Happy New Year, people were dying.
Yeah, that's it. No. So there were a lot more. The people I didn't know. There were people I didn't know had died,
Yeah.
and there were people I was like, "Holy fuck, that guy died," or "That girl died."
I think
So-
I saw in the paper the four. There was like 4 standout like faces that died, which will definitely be
Yeah.
listed. Roger Moore.
Yeah, well, you're skipping the list now, Joe.
Well, sorry, I'm just putting in my.
I tell you who isn't on this list. Maybe because they didn't want to class him as a celebrity, but you were right. Charles Manson's not on this list.
Nah. He's a celebrity to the extent of that everyone knows who he is.
Not for a reason to be celebrated.
He's
I guess
famous.
on a celebrity
He's
list.
famous for the wrong reasons. But yeah, he passed away not too long ago. Actually,
No.
what was it, October or
I
something?
think we did talk about it on the podcast, but yeah, Charles Manson did go. Mm-hmm. So I have John Hurt. So John Hurt, he went early.
Yeah,
January.
he was one of the first.
We have American actress Mary Tyler Moore. She died age 80. 80s actress. They sing about it in the Weezer song. I know Mary Tyler Moore.
Oh yeah. I was
Wow.
going to say I know the name. But
This
I can't
guy
remember
we
where from.
mentioned not long ago. We had the discussion, and I think you were like, "Nah, he died ages ago, mate. He died ages ago." But it wasn't. It was actually 2016.
Really?
Hello star Gordon Kay.
Yeah, and I remember, mate. I think I even listened back to that episode when we were talking about that.
Yeah.
It wasn't. Yeah, I didn't think it was too long
He
ago.
passed away age 75 in a care home.
Oh,
He had appeared.
Renee, surrounded by women wearing. I remember that. That's why I remember
That's what we were talking about.
because I was just like, that's the first time I found out what lingerie was.
Yeah, he appeared in all 84 episodes of the show for
He
a
had to.
decade until 1992 and reprised the role 1,200 times in stage adaptations.
1,200 times.
On stage.
Fuck, that's a lot.
So obviously that live shows
Paid
as
the
well.
bills, man.
That's
Paid
cool.
the bills.
Weird picture. It's like sticking something in his eye. I don't quite know what he's
Yeah,
doing.
why is he trying to drink
Weird
wine into his
picture.
eyeball?
He's doing eyeball shots.
Eyeball Paul.
Miguel Ferrer. sad one. He, of course, notorious for... He'd been in loads of TV shows, voiced loads of DC animes, but, of course, most people will know him as cousin of George Clooney from RoboCop.
Ah, yes. Miguel Ferrer.
Yeah. We lost him.
Yeah.
Jeff Nichols, former Black Sabbath musician. Jeff Nichols died 68 after a battle with lung cancer. I remember that one being all over Facebook.
That's true.
That was January.
That's when the metalheads give a fuck.
Yeah, that's when
that's when you'll see when you get like people in the metal, they'll just be like, oh, this is a really sad day. It's like, I don't know who that is.
February. Bill Paxton.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't got the months for all these, but I definitely know that was all the from January.
Bill Paxton, I remember.
Bill Paxton went in February. That's a sad time. But due to complications from surgery.
Oh, Higgins.
Higgins?
Not Higgins. I'm pretty sure I did this last time.
Higgins. First of all, were you trying to say Hicks?
Yeah.
Okay, it's still not him.
I know it isn't. That's why I said Higgins.
Tara Palmer Tompkinson died, age 45.
Yes, she did.
There's a nice picture of her sat by a window.
Was that what? Was that like the last photo?
I don't think it's the last photo. I don't think it's the last photo.
Because she looked ropey in the back of the day.
I think this is like a lot of pre-operative surgery or nose.
Yeah, well, her nose fell apart from cocaine use. She had the old Daniela Westbrook going on.
She did. She was looking pretty wiry towards the end.
Yeah.
Now this one, I don't expect you to know, but I had to mention it. Richard Hatch, he played the original Apollo in Battlestar Galactica, but also came as a different role in the newer versions, which actually are now really old. But he passed away, so I had to mention him.
Look how proud he is.
Not that he passed away.
I have olive skin.
We lost Chuck Berry.
I remember that one.
At the age of 90.
I think I distinctly remember there being some uproar about that one because apparently, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I just like, I swear people started to post like the bad things that he did. And
Yeah,
it's like,
loads of people did, yeah.
Yeah, they're just like, oh yeah, no, Chuck Berry, yeah. Oh yeah, no, he beat his wife.
Loads of
it's
people.
Just like, okay, I get
loads
that.
of people I saw loads of it on Facebook.
Yeah.
Loads. That's because a lot of people on my Facebook are quite sensitive, apparently. But I saw...
It's fucking... Mate, 2017 was the year of the sensitive.
Yeah.
Fuck everyone.
Dramatic year.
Dramatic year, mate.
Now, this guy, stand-up comedian and Hollywood star, Don Rickles, died at age 90.
Yeah.
I always skip past this guy because I didn't really know until I was like, oh fuck, he voiced Mr. Potato Head in Toy Story.
And looks like it.
Yeah, he does. He looks like it.
Wait, show me him. Yeah, it's one of those people that you see his face and you kind of know who he is.
Yeah.
Look at me, I'm Picasso.
So Roger Moore.
Yeah, I saw that in the
89,
list.
short battle of cancer. He died in Switzerland.
Going out like James Bond.
Switzerland, today on top of the mountain.
Having sex with a woman in a helicopter.
Chris Cornell, age 52.
That was everywhere. That was
Of course, that was quite a shock though.
Yeah, that was no one expected that.
That was a shock.
Fucking nuts.
I mean, I don't know why you should be surprised anymore, but I was a bit caught off guard by that one.
But no, I think as much as I don't know if he had any fucking drug problems when he was in Soundgarden and shit like that, but like he always seemed pretty fucking healthy and like not ripped, but like in good shape and like looked after himself and then just fucking but wasn't very happy apparently.
Michael Parks died. He was in Twin Peaks and Kill Bill actor. It was also in the Kevin Smith films. He was like the main preacher guy in Red State. Oh yeah, and he was in Tusk. But yeah, he was been pretty much most Quentin Tarantino films.
He's the thing is though, because it's I know obviously him from Red State, and I probably would recognise him in a Quentin Tarantino film, but it's one of those people that he's playing a character that so disguises his actual face. So Red State, he's got quite long longish hair and a beard. You can't really figure him out.
Yeah,
and I can't really think what he looks like in a Quentin Tarantino film.
He always plays like a cop, like a desert cop.
Oh, okay.
Fairly sure he's the guy at the beginning from Dusk Till Dawn.
That I know, yeah. See, the thing is, in fucking Red State, he looks a lot younger.
Older? He was way older.
No way! From what I remember. Mate, he looks like fucking... Who's that? David Spade. David Spade's probably in his 40s, but
This is a random one that I saw, and I just happen to recognise the name. Robert Miles. Do you remember Robert Miles? Think of any time you've heard the name Robert Miles.
That does sound familiar.
He had a 90s smash hit.
What?
Children. Do you remember that song? Da 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 da. Da, da, da. That's wrong. Well, he had a really
What is
famous.
that?
He had a really famous.
Mate, you know what that was?
was
That was from the Mighty
Mate,
Ducks.
you know what?
That's from the start of the Mighty Ducks where it goes.
I can hear it. I can hear it in my head, and I actually did this to Lizzie recently and tried to do the tune. She's like, "That's not it," and it wasn't. I can hear it, but I can't just say the da da da.
I feel uncomfortable doing it. When someone says, like, "How does it go?" I'm just like, "Oh, don't make me do that." Like,
he was trance DJ and producer. Robert Miles passed away aged 47. The Swiss-born star was most famous for his 90s smash hit "Children." I remember it perfectly. "Children."
oh,
Big-
apparently not enough to fucking actually do it.
There's no way you wouldn't recognise it if you heard it. There's no way.
It's probably like.
It was like number one fucking for ages, man. You'd recognise it.
And all you're giving me is da 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 da.
Dun, dun,
Oh, it's not that da 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 da.
dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, no, I know that.
Yeah,
one.
you know it.
Yeah, you did it wrong.
Yeah, I know. I'm my own worst enemy.
Dun, dun, dun.
Barry
Dun,
Norman.
dun, 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 dun.
Barry Norman.
Oh, the film guy.
Yeah, we lost him in June.
Yeah, man.
He was only 83. I always thought he was a lot older.
He looked older.
I thought he was a lot older.
He looked fucking
I
old.
swear there was a what's that fucking show? Bo Selector, where he did Barry Norman.
Yeah.
He was like attached to a drip, like hosting or be a right on the night.
He always reminded me of Bob Monkhouse.
Yeah, okay, I'm with that. I used to
No,
call-
wait, do I know? Bob Monkhouse used to do Blockbusters, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
I used to call.
No,
him.
that wasn't Bob.
No, that's not Bob Monkhouse.
Fuck.
That's the old guy with the glasses.
Yeah, who used to do Blockbusters?
The old guy with the glasses.
No, that's not his name was Bob something. Bob
Mortimer,
Monkhouse
no.
was the guy who just looked like a fucking used car salesman.
I used to call him Bob the Monkhouse, but that's obviously
Bob
wrong.
the
I was a
Monk
kid.
House.
Ah, well. Actor Peter Sallis died for the last Summer Wine, and of course was
Oh yeah, Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, he looks like a testicle there.
Anyway, mate. 96 though, 96, mate.
Oh,
It is-
innings, mate.
He
Innings.
had a great running.
Nearly
mate.
a century.
We lost Adam West.
Yes, we did.
Adam West, 88.
Adam West.
Adam West, of course, lives on forever
Adam
through Batman and
West.
Family Guy.
Yeah.
Of course, now apparently,
And also a man that could not get there's just some days when you just can't get rid of a bomb.
no, there's nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go.
You can repel
There's
sharks.
a bunch of ducklings down there. I can't chuck a
So
bomb
funny.
there.
Now, I say this in quotation marks, but the big one, due to everyone on Facebook and
Oh
people,
God, yeah.
was Chester Bennington.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were going to say Keith Chegwin then for a moment.
No, he's Chester Bennington died
I
41.
gave more of a fuck about Keith Chegwin dying than I did Chester Bennington.
He was 41. The band were in the middle of a world tour.
Feels weird that, to be in your 40s and still singing the songs that you wrote when you were like
Maybe that's why they did
20.
it. Yeah.
It just seems a bit weird.
But it did change a bit. You're still singing them, but they didn't write songs like that anymore, did
No.
they?
They wrote songs to appear in Transformers fucking films.
Yeah.
That's what they fucking wrote.
Every time, like, fucking
That was their-
Transformers finished, just be like, now time for Linkin Park.
Yeah.
And to play us out, Linkin Park, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Transforms
Crowd.
into a guitar.
Jimmy Kimmel. With their latest
Play us out, Linkin Park.
with their latest album, the Transformers original soundtrack.
Volume 6. Unused songs for Transformers.
Don't worry, there's going to be a B-sides in 6 months' time, especially when they release the 2.5 version on DVD
Now,
of Transformers.
welcome to Linkin Park's Transformers Extra Special Blu-ray
I mean,
DVD
for
release
fuck's
co-op
sake,
enhanced CD edition.
Even that fucking remix album had a Transformer on the front of it. The album cover had like a Transformer on it.
It's true. It is
They might
true.
as well just call themselves
It
the
is
fucking
true.
Decepticons or fucking Autobots and
I
just
wonder
said
if they-
like,
I wonder if
they
thing
should have
is-
just made Transformers inspired rap metal.
I wonder who will end the tracks now. Because
That's why he killed
They
himself.
won't use an old.
That's why he
Linkin
killed
Park
himself. He
song.
wasn't allowed to make the music he wanted to make, which
Yeah.
is basically the 2000
I'm not a
version.
Transformer.
He just wanted to make the 2000 version of You Got the Touch.
Transformer. Yeah, that'd be awesome if he did that. Fuck.
You got the touch.
I'm
You
just
got
a
the power.
I
You
got the touch. Carol Lee Scott died, best known for her character Grot Bags.
Oh
The
yeah,
old witch.
I remember
as
that
a
shit.
kid.
Yeah, man.
Lizzie, big fan. I've
It
seen
was
some of them.
wasn't it William and the Witch? Is that what
I
they're
think
called?
so.
Something like
It
that.
just says here Grot Bags.
Yeah, man, she was good.
Hugh Hefner, 91.
Boosh.
peacefully in his sleep from natural causes.
He again. Everyone.
No, I don't think the way he
everyone
went to
posted about him being a dick as well.
Of course.
Apparently, you can't. You like it's.
you can't die
Sick.
and be left with any credibility.
But no, it's. I just think it's really, really funny that like it's everyone's very, very hypocritical in the sense of like there is people out there that will just put up RIP for fucking anything just because they want to seem like they care. There's the people that put up RIP to be respectful and then get it thrown back in their face with just like he finger banged 72 women whilst he was married, right? And it's just like you can't fucking win.
No,
you can't respect the dead. You can't disrespect the dead.
Damn it.
I can disrespect the dead.
Do whatever I can.
Try and stop me.
Tom Petty.
Yeah.
Sad one. I was sad for that.
I was sad at that.
That happened. That was a night Lizzie was in hospital, and I left work. Left the hospital. I thought I worked some nights. Indiana wasn't born yet. And we're in the hospital, and I left there one night, and I walked past, and the Cops was open. It was still quite late. No one was in there. It was comedy night. It was Monday. They're out back.
My favourite night.
And I went in, and Jack and fucking what's his name? Fucking
Reese?
Adam were on the bar. No, and Reese was doing the sound out back.
Right.
And I sat down and we were talking. For some reason, that's it. I was saying what a shit time it had been. So Adam poured a shot of whiskey for us each.
Yeah.
And was like, this is for you, this is for Lizzie. Like, cheers. And Callum came out. Reese came out and saw us pouring shots and was like, oh man, yeah, give me one of those too. Can't believe it. And I'm like, yeah, it's pretty sad. He's like, man, to Tom Petty. And I was like, what? Why? He's like, is that not who we're drinking to? And Adam's like, no, this is for Greg. He's like, oh, what? Why? What?
What's going on with you?
What's your
problem?
That makes sense.
Why, you're breathing?
But I was just like, what? Tom Petty died? Like that's how I found
that was shocking,
out.
man.
I was like, man, I came in to get cheered up. Sean Hughes.
The comedian,
the comedian, man.
That was it, yeah.
Fucking team captain on the Buzzcocks.
Famous from his podcast, not his podcast, though. Never mind the podcast. Why did we call it that?
Never mind the
podcast.
That exists. That definitely exists.
Yeah, that definitely
Or
does.
podcast
It's
the
a punk.
bollocks.
It's a punk
podcast.
podcast.
The bollocks. I reckon is a good name as well.
Podcast the bollocks.
That's good. Now I'm going to fuck up saying this one because he's Italian.
Never mind the bollocks. Here's the sex podcast.
Antonio Carluccio, the chef. Now,
yeah.
I know this guy. I know him, but
Not personally.
live in an Italian house.
Yeah.
Always watching his shows.
Yeah, no, it makes good food. Does a
9
bunch of
times
books.
out of 10, sat with an Italian family. It's mainly food shows that get watched.
I
Loads
have
of
got
food
an
shows.
appreciation for food shows, but it's like, fuck, that's delicious.
It's
and
a lot.
like-
But yeah, he's obviously in loads of them.
Yeah.
It pops up in all of them. AC/DC guitarist Malcolm Young was hailed as his band as a visionary after his death died. After his death in November.
His death died.
Your uncle, his death died. You have all his monies after his death in November at the age of 64.
Yeah. He'd been ill for a while, though.
Yeah, he has. Yeah.
Not that I'm saying that's an excuse.
No. Johnny Halliday. He had a big sending off in Paris.
Yeah.
He was a French musician.
Someone told me, I think Becca sent me a message saying she was over in Paris, and she said
She definitely put something on Facebook about it.
She said it was insane.
She definitely put something on Facebook about it.
What was he, like a prime minister or something?
No, he was like a country rock star.
Oh right,
but not a country rock star.
I can't imagine
rock
like a French country rock. I just can't.
It's not country rock. He's a rock star.
He looks like a James Bond villain.
He does look like a James Bond villain. No, he wasn't a country.
I will destroy this world and everyone that breathes on it.
The country's top rock star. So he wasn't.
Okay.
He's everything. You would know some of his songs for sure.
Yeah, probably.
And we now come down to the last couple. Mm-hmm. Keith Chegwin. Cheggers.
Keith, I've seen you naked,
I've
Chegwin.
seen you naked, Chegwin. I've seen
That's
you.
not any sexual allegations.
I've seen you.
If you are unaware,
you didn't touch me.
No, if you are unaware of who Keith Chegwin is, he was. I know Keith Chegwin from when he was on The Big Breakfast.
Yeah,
and he used to be the bloke that would be knocking on your door at 7:43 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then like they all walk in trying to grab stuff, and then the fucking camera gets all fucking blurry every time. There's someone there wiping the camera because it's all hot and steamy and they're out in the freezing cold. Keith Chegwin used to just basically knock on people's doors in the morning and ask them if they could find something in their house to win a prize or money or something like that. And that's how I knew Keith Chegwin. And then he sort of went a bit quiet and then did this fucking quiz show
on Channel 5.
It was, what was it, The Naked Jungle?
Yeah.
and it was basically it was all set in a jungle. But
not an actual jungle.
But like,
it wasn't an actual jungle. It was a set.
Not an
a bad
actual
set.
jungle. It was a bad set. It was a clearly fake jungle.
Yeah.
But you had to be naked the entire time.
Everyone was naked.
Like the
hosting
contestants, the hosts were naked the entire time.
It's crazy. He was like, I mean, I kind of respect him for doing it.
Fuck yeah.
But I imagine when they first brought in the idea that he was like,
just like, is this what my life has
did
become?
he need convincing, or was he like?
I reckon that took some convincing.
I'm in.
But in the sense of
he
his
wasn't doing
accountant
much.
came to him and said, "You have a mortgage."
Yeah, mate, you're running out of money. Okay, the last one I have, which is a very recent one, which you could argue the celebrity status, but still,
Yeah.
was Leon. I can never say his name. Leon Benokov. I can't say his name. Everyone's going to have a go at me, be like, you got it
Fuck
wrong.
them.
And I
Fuck
actually,
them, Greg.
it's one of the couple from Gogglebox. Leon, the old dude.
Oh yeah.
He was good.
I remember
was good.
he stood out because he was, you know, when it was that Educate in Yorkshire,
Yeah.
and it's the bit with the kid with the stammer, and he's one of the people who's just like, there's lads crying there.
He was at Gogglebox start date.
Oh, that's quite sad.
Yeah, he died aged 83, a couple of days after Christmas. The retired teacher passed away in hospital after a short illness, leaving his beloved June behind.
So
Yeah,
is she just
June
going to be on
and
her own watching TV now?
his last...
And just looking at his seat? Is that what
mate,
they're going
that'd
to do?
be sad. I don't think she'll be in it anymore. Channel 4 will play his last appearance on the show on Christmas Eve.
Oh, so we missed it.
So how was that a couple of days after Christmas if you played... his last appearance was Christmas Eve, yeah.
Oh, okay. Imagine if you died whilst watching.
a couple of days before Christmas, not after Christmas.
Imagine if you died whilst
afterwards.
being filmed for Gogglebox.
I don't think they'll show it.
No, they wouldn't show it.
wouldn't
but like
show it.
that'd be fucked.
That would be fucked.
Imagine if it was just one shot of like their, because you know they do like the close-ups on their face. Well,
Yeah.
It was just that, and it was just his eyes shutting, and then it just faded to black. Everyone would just be like, "Oh my god!"
It's fade to black. Rest in
Rest in
memory
peace.
of
Metallica. He loved Metallica.
He loved it so much. Man, imagine if we were doing it right now. It'd be us staring at a mattress.
It would be literally us staring at a mattress.
Oh, a bit blue today, isn't it?
Ah, a bit. It's wooden.
It is interesting, that show called Gogglebox. That's where there's still families on it from the beginning. They were on it from the beginning. I watched a bit
that's
of,
quite a commitment.
I watched a bit of his last episode after, because we found out he had died. It was just a couple of days before Christmas he died, and we turned out and it was on that night, not the new episode, but there was an episode on somewhere, and it was just like, there he is. He's funny. He was funny.
Yeah, he was very good.
Or just being himself. He was quite a very big-hearted guy, though.
That's it. Because I think
he wasn't like an old racist old man.
Nah, I think like some of the older people on Gogglebox are better because you can like there's the ones that have the families and they're kind of sort of, you can tell that the more sort of the kids are trying to stand out a bit more.
Yeah.
And like, they act up a little bit or anything.
And after a while, you're just like, wait, sister left home. So
Yeah.
you're still there.
See, you're still reaping the benefits.
Yeah.
Got an agent yet, have you?
Yeah, I bet you have.
But yeah, you watch like who's the two women in Brixton, the two black ladies.
Oh, she got in trouble recently, didn't she?
She did, yeah.
She got sacked from a pantomime, was it? Because she
Possibly.
showed up drunk or something?
Brilliant.
The big one.
She was
when
like,
it had
I
the
don't give a fuck.
The big airplane ring. It was her. She got sacked
Yeah.
from a pantomime because she showed up drunk or something.
Who cares?
Okay, pantomime.
Yeah.
Fucking, isn't
He's like, who
everyone
takes that
drunk?
serious?
I thought everyone was drunk.
I thought you had to be.
That's what I fucking thought.
So who do you think? Who have you got for next year?
I mean, I hadn't even thought about it, man.
I'm sticking. I mean,
You're still gonna,
mate,
you're going to keep rolling Stan Lee.
You didn't mention Bruce Forsyth.
Oh man, he was on this list as well. I must
Yeah.
have missed him. Fuck. How the fuck could I do that?
He was, mate. That's the only one we got right.
Yeah, how the fuck could I do that?
Maybe because we mentioned it previously.
No, it was on my list. I must have
No,
missed
but
it
I
by
think
mistake.
because that was not like recent.
Oh,
that
I
was
missed-
a little while ago.
No, but it was in my. I must have missed
Yeah.
it when I was screenshotting the list. Mate, yeah, I definitely was meant to say fucking Bruce Forsyth. What
He
an
went-
idiot!
Yeah.
What
He
an
died.
idiot! Yeah, he did. Yeah, we talked about. He wasn't. I'm not calling him an idiot. I was calling me an idiot. Yeah, we talked about when he died. Yeah, that was. Yeah, and we did get that one coming.
Yeah, that was the bit.
I never forget when we first started doing it and getting a text from my mom being like, "You got one right." And I was like, "Who died?"
Yeah,
she was
yeah.
like, "Terry Wogan."
We're wiping out the we're wiping out the
I
legendary.
haven't even
broadcasters.
thought about it next. I'm fairly sure you're going to keep rolling Stan Lee.
Stan Lee, definitely.
You're just going to keep rolling him, man.
Yeah, I'm allowed to until he dies.
He turned 95 like last couple of days.
Yeah,
when I
see,
recorded
nah,
this.
mate. I think you see this like and I know I said it previously, but his wife died this year and that.
Yeah.
But like when you're like, look at Johnny Cash, man. Like he died like 2 weeks after his wife. Couldn't handle it. Same with Stan.
We'll see.
Thank God he's making millions.
I haven't really got anyone really in mind. Fucking
I've been trying to. I think someone probably from EastEnders.
yeah, maybe. I haven't really even thought about anyone. It's been so fucking
Maybe
busy.
someone young. I reckon
There's going to be the wild cards.
there's going to be some wild cards.
There's going to be wild cards.
There's going to be that middle
Like Ben
range.
Stiller, like you know,
That'd be-
like, that sort of
that'd be
wild
crazy.
card.
Who was that guy who was in the Tudors? The one who played like young Henry
Oh
VIII.
right, I
character?
don't know his name. I know the game. He was a model, right?
Yeah,
the
something
guy
like
was
that.
like,
just constantly looked like a model.
Yeah.
I reckon him, whatever his name is.
well, okay, you heard it first. Guy who looks like constantly looks like a model because I think he was a model.
He was in the
like a boss
Tudors.
model.
He was in the Tudors.
The Tudors. Mate, honestly, I haven't thought about it. It's really bad. I
don't wish this to happen, but I reckon Harrison Ford.
No, I don't know as he does in the set of fucking Indiana Jones.
Mate, he was in so many accidents in the last 2 years.
But he also saved a woman from a car that crashed.
Yeah.
As well, he's been saving. people too.
When Blade Runner came out, did you see the interview that him and Ryan
on this
Gosling-
morning.
Oh my god,
It was so good.
That is so fucking
That was
funny.
so good.
When there's just like she's just like, what I've got here is the original glasses from the original Blade Runner movie, and Ryan Gosling's just like, oh wow, I can't believe you've done this. This is great. Are you a fan of the movie? And she's never seen it.
Never seen it, and they both burst out laughing.
Yeah. From
And then-
there, you're
and-
just like, oh, this is going to be a
From
good.
then
fucking-
on, the interview was so funny. It was.
Oh,
really
it was
good.
great. Harrison Ford's really good in it. I mean, again, I don't wish him to die, but I think it's just like you can sort of see how frail he is in real life. Like
I know.
he's a little bit slower.
He crashed a car.
He did, yeah. He crashed a lot.
He was great in Force Awakens. It was great. Force Awakens. So I think that's why I felt a little bit underwhelmed by Lost Jedi, because when Force Awakens came on, I was like, fuck. Han Solo's here. It's also Harrison
on.
Ford.
It is on.
We haven't seen Harrison Ford be good in ages.
Yeah.
And he's in this, and he actually looks like, for the first time in years, he actually looks like he's having a good time.
Yeah.
He actually looks like enjoying the role. And that was so nostalgic. And I was so like, fuck yes.
I think that
Harrison
the
Ford in
first one
Force
needed
Awakens.
it. It would be stupid to like.
And the second one, yeah, Luke's here and Leia's still here and 3PO. It's like, yeah, it's cool to see all those people.
Yeah.
But I did lose that. I kind of miss Han Solo.
Yeah.
Kind of missed that because Harrison Ford was so good in Force Awakens. I'd
Yeah.
love to have seen more of him in this. But they did what they had to do. I respect the decision.
Got to
Had
be
to
done
kill him.
sometimes. Got to be done.
I'm sure
Gotta
he
be
wanted
done.
to be killed off.
But yeah, I think maybe this is. I mean, because he's only like 73 or something.
Yeah, he's still
not
quite
like
young.
he's
got
not.
his young wife.
Yeah.
I
Callista.
don't know how young she was younger than him.
She's like, mate. I mean, there was like
Michael
30
Douglas
year-
might go, oh, I feel bad saying that because he
does look up.
He survived throat cancer.
He did survive throat cancer.
I feel bad saying that actually.
Maybe his dad. His dad's like 102.
How was it? I thought he'd gone. Like,
was it Kirk Douglas?
yeah, I swear we've said him, like Stan Lee, we've mentioned him as well.
He's like 102 now.
and he's still going.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Man lives on pussy.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Just like they bring in a young
You know what my
Hollywood
kids were
star
like-
and he just sucks their life force out.
Oh man. Yeah, I think there's going to be some surprises this year. I don't think it's going to be a big year for deaths.
No, but we said that this year. and there actually
2016
were
was
some.
like it
Yeah.
skyrocketed. It
20
went out. It got out of control.
I have to keep reminding myself what year it's going to be. 2018.
2018.
It's crazy.
Yep.
That's like future years.
That is, yeah.
We're now in future.
When's the? No, I don't think the future's until 2020.
Okay.
Because there's not been like. Think of all the films that have happened in the future. None of them have been like
Some of them,
2025.
Some of them, the first Blade Runner's not too far away from this time.
2050 was
like
that?
Terminator, Back to the Future. Loads of the old future films are now this time or
Yeah,
past
but,
it.
no, like Judgment Day was like 1997.
Yeah, but like loads of like future dates in
Yeah.
old films we grew up with have now happened or
Yeah.
we're past or we're going to
Some,
hit.
yeah, no, but I think like even now, I don't
Modern
think
future films, yes.
I think films that are coming out now, like the time is not like drastically ahead. Like I mean, like like when Judge Dredd, it was like the year 3000, or like Futurama's the year 3000.
Look at our shiny helmets.
None of that shit's happening. It's all like 20 something. It was 2072, or like it's just like that's like 50 years
Yeah,
away.
wow, man. That car flies. No, it doesn't.
No, it does not.
It does not. I would say that kind of brings us to the end 'cause that's been a long old episode.
It's been good. It's been
There
a
was
good
a lot
catch
to
up.
cover. There's a lot to cover.
There's been. I mean,
And we didn't really cover important stuff in any way, shape, or form, if I'm being
Not
honest
really.
with you.
No,
But that's what we're here to do.
2017 was a busy year for bullshit.
It was too dramatic. We could have sat and talked about all its dramas, and it would have been a very different podcast that you might have wanted to hear, but we can't be asked to fucking do that.
I think.
That's not
I think
our
the worst.
forte.
I think the worst thing about 2017 was
For all we
people.
see, we don't see that much.
Just people were made 2017 terrible.
People will just continue to be people, unfortunately.
Yeah, it will evolve.
Breeding other people in their eyes and their views. Ugh, it's a dangerous time.
I think there'll be a rise of people that will just be like, you know what, I'm not putting up with this sensitive bullshit anymore. And there's gonna be like a loophole where you can say stuff, but the other people aren't allowed to get angry about it. I'm gonna find that loophole, Greg.
That'd be amazing if we could find that.
Yep.
Everyone would want one of those.
In all honesty, even if people were annoyed by things.
No, they can't hear you say it.
Getting a roofie cycle.
I found the loophole.
Getting a roofie circle.
Social media roofie. As soon as you click on the comment, boom.
That's it. Well, that's been fun.
Yeah, that has been fun. That's a good catch up. So
we should do this again sometime.
We should do this again sometime and get back into some ridiculous topics.
Let's get into some routine.
Yeah, let's get into some routine.
Let's get a routine back.
Yeah, we're hitting that time now.
I definitely miss doing this every couple of weeks.
Yeah, and this is the first time I actually looked at content. But to be fair, with the bulk recording week, I've really enjoyed not prepping episodes.
That's true.
And us just going.
Yeah.
I like the idea of us getting themes. This one felt a bit different because I actually did it for the first time in ages. I looked stuff up. And what do? We kept going off into make-believe cafes.
That's what we do. Make-believe cafes. Oh, dear.
So I'm looking forward to...
Sally's still waiting on your order, by the way.
You're looking forward to doing some more random news stories and etc. and just fucking random topics.
Yeah. 2018. What you got for us?
Come at ya, bitch.
Cleopatra.
I have been... Greg Dramatic Armstrong Fidget Bumhole.
I like how you added you said Armstrong and then continued.
Yeah.
Like that's like Armstrong isn't your surname, and in fact Fidget Spinner Bumhole is your surname.
Greg Fidget Spinner, Mr. Fidget Spinner Bumhole.
Imagine shouting that in the doctor's fucking waiting room.
Mr. Fidget Spinner Bumhole. Yes, that's me.
And I've been. And I've been Joe wrapped in bubble wrap Jackson.
Oh, very nice. Another quite a good hip hop or mixtape name.
Yeah, wrapped in bubble wrap
Jackson. See you later. Have a happy new year. Farewell.
Bye.
The All Seeing Guys podcast is part of Podnose, the UK's leading independent entertainment podcasting network. For episode archives of the All Seeing Guys and all of the shows on the network, visit us at www.podnose.com. You can also follow us on Twitter via @podnose or send us an email via admin@podnose.com.